Keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs. Dope topics, come see. DYSG. Keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs. Dope topics, come see. I got a question, do you speak geek? New episodes on the podcast dropping each week. Get hip to the game, I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. Flavor for your ears, bars flowing on unique beats. Blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks. The Source Wall Wednesday dropping comics you should cop. I think you'd ought to peep. Don't sleep on Dono and Nix. They preaching the gospel, real ish ill like mono, they sick. Thumb life if you're into games with combos and kicks. This podcast is a gift, it's as real as it gets. Blurs taking over, with clever marketing we gain exposure. Feeding the community magic, your boy's a nerd promoter. The dialogue is Jimmy Crackcorn, we aiming for gold. The truth was told, I can't speak for other platforms. Sharp as cats out like knives, claws, and tack thorns. We blacking out, going crazy like a black storm. DYSG, don't forget to follow back. Hosting on the airwaves, always keeping it a stack. Flowers to my haters, psych, I ain't giving y'all jack. Number one on the charts, give your boy a gold plaque.
What up, gang? What's going on? It's your boy Nix. Welcome to the podcast. This is Do You Speak Geek, Season 2, Episode 6. Right back at y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Yo, shout out to everybody that's been watching my Nix and 5 videos, man. Appreciate y'all showing me that right there. Again, it's a podcast. Welcome if you're here for the first time. This is the podcast. We bring you all the latest and the greatest inside the geek realm. Shout out to Spreaker, the home team. Shout out to Spotify. And shout out to y'all, because y'all the most important people of all here. My blurs and my nerds. Shout out to y'all. Y'all make it possible for us to do this. Like I said, this is episode 6 of season 2. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bring it in with the gang, starting with the host with the most from coast to coast, who likes to toast. My partner, Mr. Aaron. Amazing.
Woo! It feels good to be back. I have a lot to talk about. How was your week?
Man, it was great. I will say things occurred over the weekend, and so we're getting some chains broken. We're getting some balls rolling, and yeah, man, DYSG, y'all, I'm not sure y'all are ready. We about to hit a new level. So when we shift in the third, I'm just saying, hey, your seatbelts on, because it's about to get crazy around here. But other than that, dog, it's been great. It's been great. Can't complain.
That's awesome. Speaking of getting things moving, I stepped back on the LARP field this past weekend. I had to throw the armor back on, get some fights in. There was a tournament over in Chesapeake City Park.
Oh, word.
The Duchy of Port Union. They're an amp guard group, and yeah, good time. It was a good time. Brought the littles out. It was an awesome time. I'm getting back into LARPing.
I might have to join you one of these weekends, man, because I never LARPed before.
Don't play. I make sure it's a great time, and I got a bunch of weapons.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time. Weapons is always a good thing to tell me. Like, weapons, let's get it. Let's get
Continue with the show.
All right, man. So without other further ado, y'all, let me bring in someone else here. I think we're gonna use the episode to go ahead and say we have now officially made her the more attractive head of this three-headed monster. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the official third host of Do You Speak Geek, Black Girl Marvel.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Yeah, you know,
and thank
so
you
like
so
if
much.
we did if we did Cerebrus, like I'd be on the outside and I can put you in the middle. So
I'm
that way,
screaming.
you know.
It's all good because we gonna work out this intro because we gonna lock this out. I got some ideas since it's official. I got some ideas, but we'll work on that. We'll talk about that later.
And hey, we can use like the Bulls intro, like.
I'm saying that too. You know what I mean? Let's bring all of us in. Let's bring all of us in at the same time, and then we all celebrate.
Shout out. What up?
What's up?
It's okay. We'll talk about it off. You know what I'm saying? That's
I love it. I love it though.
Yeah. Listen, we only get better together.
Absolutely. And I got opinions on opinions, but it's all in love. but it's all in love. It's all in love and care.
Absolutely.
you know, because I want us to be the best us that we can be together.
That's
You know?
Absolutely, and that's the
That's
only way we
iron
grow. The
sharpens
only
iron.
way. That's
Mhm.
right. That's the only way we grow. So we got someone else joining us here tonight, y'all.
Come
Just so
on.
y'all know.
Got
Man,
us a
I got
guest.
so shout out to Baroness Bree. She's the one that put me onto this young lady. She said I have to read this comic. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab it real quick because
Not prepared. See, this is what we'll talk about once the camera's off.
no, it's
I
here.
didn't get the merch.
This is Fumes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that look dope.
Oh, you got
though.
it. There you go.
Ew.
Yeah, Fumes issue number 1.
Let me get a
And
copy.
may I say,
Mhm.
it's like that. I
Okay.
have questions about a set of glowing eyes, but I will save that for when she comes into the room.
We got theory
Okay,
time
okay.
on that.
Man, listen. When I slide you this issue, you gonna know. I mean, of course, you know my brother get your own, but
Oh,
when I slide you this issue,
That's hilarious. Disrespectful.
the con circuit is about to start. Let's get this going.
Listen, amazing writer, has been doing this for a long time. Heavy in the game. The pen is ill. Own comic book company. New comic book on the shelves. Issue number 2 on the way, fully funded, by the way.
Come on.
Yeah, just an overall dope person. From my own interactions with her, let's just go ahead and bring her in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only M. Shy Dash.
Yeah, gang.
Thank you for saying my name correctly. I appreciate you.
Hey,
How do people?
there's a reason why I
how do
asked
people
you
say your
how to
name?
say
I
it.
need to know. How do people usually say your name?
All right, if I go all the way back starting in 3rd grade, sometimes it was just like Mishai. I've heard Mishai. I've heard Imshay. Imshay is forgivable. That's just like, it could go either. It's like greasy. It go either way.
Right.
But like, one time I got Michelle and they were looking at my name. That was odd. I stared at them. The other people in the room stared at them. I was just like, I don't know.
Get
I
a
don't know.
response on that.
So how do you pronounce your name?
It's Imshai.
Imshai. That's
Mhm.
beautiful. By
Yeah.
the way, does it have a meaning?
Yeah, it means like to walk or travel. So
Oh,
in
okay.
Egyptian Arabic. Yeah, it's a flexible meaning. What's interesting about it is, as a word, it's different in different cultures. In one place, it's like Persian silk tree. I'm like, I'll take it. Silk on a pimp. I'll take it. Silk on a pimp. But
Persian
yeah.
silk tree. Well, that's fancy as hell.
I think everyone should go check their origin of their name and check it across cultures, especially like the weirder their name is. You'd be surprised what you can find.
Listen, my actual name is Lachanette.
Lachanette?
Yeah, so it's
Soft
Lachanette.
sounding name.
I never did it till
Listen,
today.
so it's Lachanette. My full name is Lachanette. It has no meaning because my dad kind of made it up. Even though there's a couple of Lachanettes around in this world, but if you break it up phonetically, it's like the LA is the last ETTE is girl, and then like I just said the middle part is unique. So I just made my name be like the unique girl because it was
okay.
Like,
as an amateur
awesome.
etymologist who's like
Come
into
on.
word origins,
yeah.
you have a unique opportunity here because you're first of your name. Bruh, go full House of the Dragons on that shit. Like,
Yes, Daenerys, let's get this done.
you can decide,
All the titles.
You can decide that from henceforth your name means like curvy, bubbly, creative.
No, for sure.
Like,
Okay, I'm
you
about
can
to.
write that
You know
shit
what?
into the Lord.
You
Write
know
that
what?
shit.
You're giving me thoughts.
Get on some in Sabanua shit. I got you. The first of
No, like facts. I'm here for it. I just had to ask you because I also have a unique name, and so I just wanted to know. I know people sometimes mean well. I'm not gonna say everybody means well. I know some people mean well, but okay, warrior Celtic. Hey.
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of people like would just blink and just say your name in all type of ways. Because a lady actually called me Ashanti when I was in school, and I was like, "You didn't try, honey. You didn't try."
That was the Michelle thing. I was like, "You just having a long day, ain't you?"
I said, "It's okay."
Added
Right.
several letters. Just
you feel me? I was like, "It's okay."
RIP to the keychain rack for us. It's not happening for us. We never
listen. I could never get a keychain. I'm about to get that boy personally made.
Bring me back a magnet.
No
little dolphin magnet.
No keychains. no Coke bottles with your name on it. You can forget that.
Nothing. I gotta get stuff like, or we, because you know, me and my girl here, we both got to get things. It's like goddess, supreme. Like, we gotta say other things. We don't get nothing with our name on it. We don't get nothing with our name on, unless we make it ourselves, or it's like personalized. Other than that,
yep, have you on the customization.
Come on, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
I wish I could tonight. I got the boringest name.
Yeah, right? You do. AA Ron, like that's crazy.
Nothing.
I love that episode.
So for tonight's survey says, or this or that, people, let me ask the fans this question here.
Uh-oh.
If you're on the brink of death, which suit do you choose to keep you alive? M-Shy, I've been studying you, so I kind of know what you're going to choose. Do you choose the Venom symbiote, the Hellspawn armor, the Blue Beetle scarab, or the Berserker armor?
I'm going Berserker armor.
See,
you fooled me. I thought you were gonna go Spawn, but okay.
No, I'm going Berserker. No, I love Spawn though. I lead with Spawn, but you never asked me my favorite anime and manga, and that Spawn is way up there on my manga list. Like Spawn, because guts, man, because guts. Just now, I'm gonna forever be messed up with how they did Casca. R.I.P. to that girl. Like I'm never gonna be okay. But the arc of Griffith, like the downfall and the writing around Griffith, I'm always fascinated by that. I'm like, what an ass! Like you just watch someone. They start out as an ass, and you're like, oh, they'll get better, and then no, they get more ass. I'm fascinated by how ass they made this nigga.
That's hilarious.
That's a great way to put it.
No, that's a fantastic line. That's all I can say.
He makes some bad life choices. Just like
and he just doubles down.
But yeah, shout out to Guts. And whenever someone cosplays Guts, I just know it's Guts. The sword is ridiculous. I don't even know what PVC pipe you gotta use to make the Guts sword. But yeah, Berserker.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a Berserker. I'm a crash out. So give me my crash out armor. I'm going down.
Being a crash out.
70, 80 you motherfuckers with me. Absolutely. Yeah. Pull out my Death Note book. Like all of you coming down with
you a symbiote, huh?
I made my decision long ago.
Oh, you a symbiote.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron, I'm right there with you, man. I got you the symbiote as well too. Yeah. Sometimes I just want to go to sleep and let the symbiote go autopilot, take care of business for me.
Hey,
that's
rid
crazy.
Of my problem, and I'll talk about it in the morning.
Now you know Venom ain't gonna like you like that, bonded or not. He gonna be like, I ain't doing all this. He gonna destroy your house before he clean or do anything to it.
I wouldn't even want to. I don't even want a Venom. I want a Meegly. I want something that I can still sort of control him. Like, cause he's gonna take a nap eventually. Like, so if he's gonna take a nap eventually, that's like me anyway.
And another reason I choose Venom because I think it's cool to talk like like he did. Hey, listen, we ain't going. We are not doing
you want fucking wheeze.
That's over.
Look, we are not doing that.
But I mean, listen, I love my girl, but you married, so you already got kind of like a symbiotic connection.
You know what? That's another joke on another. I'll tell you about later on. She knows that I can't stand Iris West from the Flash show, so she always talking about, baby, we are the Flash. I'm like, stop that shit.
Listen. I won't take any Flash Iris slander. I won't take any Flash Iris like slander. I will not. Do I think she's one of the greatest characters written on the WB? No, but she's by far not the worst. Okay. Listen. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna dead the issue because I could go for days on this. Okay, but because it irks my soul because Iris West and Felicity Smoke are the same character. The only difference is one writes for a newspaper and the other one's a computer hacker. They both are the same thing to their respective heroes. The only difference is Iris gets trashed for loving and caring and messing up, and then Felicity gets praised for loving and caring and messing up. Like that's the only difference between them two. The fandom.
You know what?
The only reason y'all don't like Iris is because she said we are the Flash, and y'all took that to mean that she think that she one of the greatest human beings ever. Because when has Barry Allen, the Flash, in the TV show ever did anything by himself?
Oh, Barry's trash too. I personally like
I'm glad you said it. I'm like, don't say it.
Listen, Barry Allen is my third favorite Flash. He's number 3.
Listen,
We're
Flash
Wally
is a
West
hard
in this
TV show to make because he's the Flash. They can finish an episode in like 15 minutes. So you have to have barriers. You have to have some stuff. He has to be nerfed sometimes. It's the same as having a Superman and a Supergirl movie. Okay, it just irks my soul that people dog Iris. People was cool with Iris until she said, "We are the Flash." Nobody had an issue with Iris. There was no racial slanders towards Candace Patton as Iris or issues.
I don't know, because
until she said, "We are the Flash."
Iris did a lot of cock blocking against Barry for a couple of those bags on the show he's trying to get with.
But let's not act like Barry didn't do. But let's not act like Barry didn't do some things himself. When it came to Iris, Iris only dated like one dude. Barry was having chicks out the wazoo. You understand me? So like, it was only one dude that he could really like throw some shade at, or however. So obviously, Iris is a little worse than him in that regard because he had more chicks to like. I mean,
he was out here.
Don't listen. I'm gonna stand up for Iris until I die. Okay, till I die. I'm not saying she perfect, but they acting like she the worst thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean? Like that don't make no sense to me. Barry disappeared. She was supposed to do what? Ignore everybody and be like, I'm gonna go back to writing my paper. No, I'm gonna step up like my daddy taught me to do. The captain of the police to step up, and now they mad she stepped up. I'm like, what? Yeah, like what?
I mean, at least she wasn't the most trash character on the entire show.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't. I will say it was a revolving door of people. They had a lot of people on that show. Y'all could have just kept it. I know that people was leaving and stuff, but y'all could have kept it smooth. But it was a lot of people. I can agree. I'm sorry.
Man,
I went on this.
No, we good.
But I didn't say mine though. Mine was I would have picked the Scarab. I would have picked the Scarab for mine. So because once you get that connection, y'all are just like feeding off of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, the Scarab got to learn a little bit about human emotions and stop telling people that I'm a little, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting juicy down there. You know what I mean? Like she did with my mans. She was like,
I forgot about that.
Yo, she was like, I'm gonna need you not to expose, baby girl. The Scarab was exposing. Okay, he was exposing. But once you get past that, the Scarab is pretty powerful. It can go on autopilot while you're still in there. It could take care of things. Like I take the Scarab, and it's like pretty much indestructible unless you got an EMP. I guess I don't know. Like I don't know what they was doing in that movie, but you know it's usually fine unless you got an EMP. So
I like those. I like those specs for the Scarab suit.
All right. So fans, continue to talk into the comments. Which would you choose if you were on the brink of death? The Hellspawn armor, a Venom symbiote, Berserker armor, or a Blue Beetle Scarab? In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and jump onto the show. D23 was something else though, right?
Sure was.
Yes.
So if you would not mind kicking us off, man, tell us all the shit that went down during the Marvel panel.
The Marvel panel, it had a bunch. I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm
I mean,
can't tell. Can't tell.
I'm set for these deets. I am set for the details.
See,
he took my can't tell.
Not having props ready, but serious X-Men.
See, last time it was me and La in the cup. Now it's me and my guy in the hat. See,
look, very nice.
I chose the right team.
We connect, man.
Y'all make me y'all make me want to go get my little Marvel, my little X-Men thing I got in the kitchen.
I used to pray for times like this.
We have our new team. They announced the new X-Men. They gave us a villain. Let me go in order. Very excited. So for the X-Men cast announcement, the upcoming X-Men movie will be featuring Sadie Sink returning as Jean Grey from Spider-Man Brand New Day. I hope that's not a spoiler. It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Nah,
I knew it was her when I was watching the movie. I was like, oh, this is Jean Grey, huh? I was like, okay.
I feel like I knew pretty early.
Yeah, I feel like they spoiled that like really early or something. So yeah.
But she'll be joined by Kit Connor as Cyclops. My daughter informs me that he is a very important actor to her, so She's
which
excited
shows you why he got cast. He didn't get cast for our generation. He got cast for this new generation.
And that's
that's
a
Me neither.
key point that I
love
wanted
it.
to swing around to at the end. It's
Oh,
very
I'm
clear
sorry.
that they're no, that's great though. It's very clear that they're starting with a younger group of X-Men so that we can grow up with these characters. I would say it seems like they're even younger than the original X-Men 2000 characters.
The Bryan Singer, I believe they are.
James Marsden and them even younger than that group. So it's a good sign that we're going to get a bunch of X-Men for the coming future. Joining Cyclops and Jean Grey, we have Samara Weaving as Emma Frost, Christopher Abbott as Professor Charles Xavier, Indy Navarrete as Rogue, and Maya Boyd joining us as Aurora Monroe Storm. The streets are happy. We're well fed.
Listen, my son went off when he found out. My son went off when he found out Indy was playing Rogue. He was like, "What? Let's go!" Because he's had a crush. He's had a crush on that thing since Superman and Lois.
I bet he did. And saying that thing is crazy. It's nuts.
Lucky me and call her Jank.
Wow.
Very VA slang there. Very VA.
But with Adam Driver joining the cast as Mr. Sinister instead of the rumored Magneto, I have to say we dodged the bullet there. My goodness, Adam Driver would have. I'm not comfortable with Adam Driver as Magneto. I think he'll make an awesome Sinister, and it shows us that we're going in the direction of Apocalypse. What else can we really do?
Having Mr. Sinister,
I just don't think Adam Driver has that thing that Magneto has. He doesn't give that vibe, you know.
Gravitas to play Magneto. Like
I would not follow Adam Driver. I would not follow
I don't know. I think he could do it. I honestly think he could do it. I prefer him as Mr. Sinister, like don't get it twisted. But I've seen enough of him from like where he kind of started to where he is now that I do think that given the right material, he could. Plus, he got the hair like Magneto in X-Men 97. The locks is
if they were doing, well, see, I hear that they're still looking at Henry Cavill for a role in X-Men.
Listen, I don't want it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I want him as Gladiator. That's why
I'm not mad at you.
I think he would be a great Gladiator. We only have to see him for 5 minutes. Come in, knock somebody into orbit, get back on the ship.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that if they want to have him in the film. My whole thing is I know a lot of people like because of Deadpool and Wolverine, they saw him as like that Wolverine character. So people were kind of like fan casting him as like maybe he'll be like the next Wolverine. And me personally, I think Henry Cavill will take away from this young cast. Like no disrespect, but I think he would take away from what they have to give. And they're like, and if they make him like Wolverine, it's like it feels gimmicky at this point. Like you did it in Deadpool and Wolverine as a fun little thing, but if you officially make him, I'm like,
I think we have to go the same way as John Krasinski as Reed Richards. Like, all right, you gave the fans what they wanted.
Yeah,
hey, we saw our guy,
and then we got Pedro.
Exactly.
I was cool. Right. I'm cool with Pedro. Pedro was great to me. Like,
what else we got, Aaron? What else we got?
In addition, we also got Vision Quest. The trailer for Vision Quest was incredible. It featured all of the different Stark AI, and James Spader returning as Ultron. Not something I saw at all.
So happy.
Joined Vision on a journey of self-discovery after the events of WandaVision. While living in hiding and attempting to piece together his memories and his life, he's joined by various Stark AI embedded within his programming. After meeting with a mysterious young boy claiming to be his son, Vision will have to evade a bounty hunter looking to reclaim his body. Paul Bettany is returning as Vision. Rory Malika. I don't feel like I'm saying his name correctly.
The boy who plays
Tommy.
Tommy Shepard / possibly Maximoff.
I like WandaVision.
I thought it was really cool.
People, I sat through all the slander, but I don't care as far as entertaining goes. That show was entertaining. I don't care what no one said.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, absolutely was.
The memes alone.
I remember how during 2020 people talked so much shit about WandaVision until that 4th episode, and Paige and Pietro showed up. It was like, oh, it's the best show ever. I'm like, see, y'all didn't wait.
I wasn't hearing none of it.
But they never do though. Nobody ever does. People want, when they have ideas of characters in their head, especially if they grew up watching like X-Men animated series and Evolution and Wolverine, all these type of stuff, they want their people to be like, the moment they hit the stage, they like, oh, powers galore, you're amazingly. It's like, no, you gotta like, can people tell a story anymore? Like, let's tell a story. Let's build up to something. They so impatient that like, because like even because my mom, people call her Marvel Mama because I take her to all the Marvel movies and then I get her review about it, right? And so I told her to watch WandaVision because my mom didn't watch any of the TV shows because she was just like, oh no, I just want to watch the movie, which is fine. You know, I'll give her the details that she needs. I ain't gonna make her watch something she don't want to watch. But I was like, you gotta watch WandaVision. I was like, I'm telling you to watch WandaVision. And I made her watch WandaVision and she got to like episode 3 and she was like, what am I watching? What is, I don't understand any of this. What's going on? I was like, ma'am, just get to the 4th episode. And then she watched the 4th episode. She called me into her room and she was just like, oh my God. Okay. So, and now she breaking the whole, like the first 4 episodes down to me.
I was already here.
So she did this, but she didn't know. And then I was like, yeah. Like I was like, good job. I'm proud of you for comprehending and getting it. But like people were so impatient. Like they were just like, it's weird. Why is it changing all the time? I'm like, just enjoy the show.
My mom like couldn't get with a lot of the Marvel shows either, but she was set for Loki.
Love it.
And she was set for WandaVision. Just because of the whimsical.
Loki was
absolutely.
Loki was a mind fucking all the best ways.
And that's what I'm talking about. So like even if you're like completely disassociated from the whole just continuity of the movies and the shows, like they had enough whimsy and like weirdo dark fantasy shit going on in both of those.
Yeah, that it was enough to keep that energy, keep that focus on it. Yeah.
All right. Well, the Marvel was they had a great panel here. M-Shy, of the 2 things, and that's which one you're most excited about, X-Men or Vision Quest?
It's always gonna be X-Men for me.
I was about to say that's a crazy question.
Not excited. But listen, no, I am. I didn't say she wasn't. Which one the most?
This is just like which one I'm more invested in. And
X-Men. Like,
if she said Vision Quest, that's her opinion. You know what I'm saying?
And that's cool.
Okay. Let me make this clear. I'm invested in the Vision Quest memes because the memes
you gotta
like
have
Gideon with the fat chain on, with the turtleneck and chain.
Black like, Vision is hilarious.
It's funny to me though. I'm set for the memes, but as far as like the growth and the progression of an IP, I'm always looking at that. You know,
I respect
I'm millennial baby. I love my X-Men.
Yeah, I respect that.
And I'm excited to see Maya Boyd.
Come on.
Her role. I want to see, you know. Yeah.
They better do her right. They better do her right.
And listen, before we jump into the next part here and I talk about Star Wars stuff, let me just go ahead and say officially, because I believe I speak for all of us when I say, so I'm gonna look directly into the camera. Any of you niggas out there that got shit to say about Maya Boyd and her being cast, her age, her skin tone, or anything else, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, respectfully, go play in the left lane of traffic at 5 o'clock.
Actually, yeah.
We'll take a long jump off a short pier.
Yeah, take a walk at 3 to make it there at 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of that think piecing around this bullshit. I swear, if y'all don't give this girl a chance to soar, like I'm happy.
That's what my fear is for Marvel. But that's why I'm hoping that Marvel and mainly Kevin Feige has paid attention to Storm, like live action Storm, throughout the years, and y'all got X-Men 97 for a perfect representation of what you need to bring to the live action. Like I need her to be, pun intended, thunderous. Okay, I need her to be thunderous. I need her to
LA traffic,
Atlanta traffic too. I need her to be thunderous. I need her to be so regal and so elegant to the point where I'm like, yes, that's even at the age that they have her, right? Like I don't think her age makes a difference. Like they might have her play a bit younger in the films or whatever, you know, when she pops up. I have no problem with that. I still feel like even at a young age, even if she had fun, she still carried herself in the way that a goddess would carry herself. I need that accent to be on point. I need that diction to be on point, but she's a Broadway star. I know she's not going to have an issue with that.
Thank you for saying that, because I'm just like, do you know how fucking hard Broadway? Like, that's actually, I'm going to put it at that. That's being level shit. That is high level training. Right there. So I know she can emote, and it's like, I need that shade to be there too. So I need all the regalness check, the complexion check, cheekbones check.
Yes.
That classic Storm level shade. The one-liners, the punches in there, I'm good. I hope so.
But that's them having to write her.
I was about to say they gotta write her well.
And I want them, because I feel like Maya Boy can pull it off, right? I feel like she can bring like that ancientness that I feel like Storm has. Like Storm even speaks like she's not from here. Like the poetry that she speaks to the elements and things like that. I need all of that. I need soliloquies from her while she's using her abilities. Like I just don't need her being like, like how they had Halle Berry and everything. They just had her.
Definitely had a Storm. I forget the young woman's name who played this Storm, but they had her very Jubilee.
Alexandra.
And it's the way she like, you wrote her like Jubilee's personality. But that's not Storm's personality. Even a young Storm, because I grew up reading Young Storm when she was just flanked by the Dora Milaje with the mohawk, and even back then it was still like
regalness. Like that's just who she is.
And if one thing And if one thing I may say, when they bring Storm into the MCU, I need some Storm stories. I don't need y'all rushing her into the arms of this new T'Challa, okay? She's more than that. First of all, I need that 1v1 with Callisto immediately. I need that.
I need reparations from Last Stand. I need reparations from Last Stand. Because what? And then there's a deleted scene in Last Stand where she was giving her business, and they cut it from the film. I said, "What are we doing? Yeah. You already lied to Holly about her being the lead in this movie. Now you gonna take out one of her best scenes?" I said, "Okay."
I need that 1v1 immediately.
Go find that. The problem I have, that was done under Kevin Feige. He was right there. You were right there. You left that all on the floor.
Damn.
Because I felt like he was like, I'm gonna let this burn off because I got other stuff I'm planning to do. I feel like Kevin Feige was like,
he was sabotaging, like, go ahead, do that.
Told Lightning, do all that,
all of that. We need
Robert, they're buying it.
We need her to have the screen time.
Yeah, absolutely. I need them to treat her like the Omega level mutant.
I was saying, like, this is an Omega. Like, you gotta bring the screen time.
I need them to treat her like that. The way, and again, Kevin Feige, I don't know if this makes it to you somehow. Who knows what comes across your screen? You never know. People might share stuff with you. Who knows? If it comes across your screen, you got 2 seasons of X-Men 97 to pull from, and you got like 4 seasons, honestly, of the animated series to pull from. Do you understand me?
And shit,
all of the animated X-Men.
But anyway, let's go ahead and move on here. We got some Star Wars stuff here. We gotta chop up. Ryan Gosling took the stage.
Real quick. I'm sorry, real quick. Just for people who are, I saw a few posts where people were upset that James Spader was playing Ultron, and I was like, so you didn't watch the movie, eh? Because
James Spader is Ultron.
He is Ultron. So I just wanted to say to all you people that's like, because I think like how he looks, they're like, oh, he looks like, they wanted him to look like a different way. But I'm like, this is in Vision's head, and like Ultron and Tony Stark are like his daddies, and so
Ultron's the old buster.
And if you know your Brat Pack history, you just know. But anyway,
come on, because he's the GOAT. Go ahead.
He absolutely goes. Ryan Gosling took the stage along with Star Wars Starfire director Sean Levy, talk about their new movie, which comes out May 2027, 50 years to the weekend of the debut of Star Wars, the original New Hope, which they're going to release in its original format in theaters, which is going to be hilarious to see that happen. Levy and Gosling go on to confirm the name of Gosling's character in the movie, Cade Auburn. Cade is a guy from the wrong side of the galaxy whose fate is intertwined with the fastest starfighter ever built. Next, we get a look at the movie. We see a young kid open up a garage with a decommissioned ship. Cade says there's a reason it was decommissioned. Then they cut to a montage of a big Star Wars action, lasers blasting at the ship, a droid, and 2 people jumping across a chasm. Starfighter is going to be dope. I think Ryan Gosling is entering his Zendaya season where he's going to be in everything. You got this.
Entering?
You got this. You got Ghost Rider. I think he has another film coming out pretty soon too as well.
Ghost Rider's coming in again. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to say for Ghost Rider?
I don't know. I'm not connecting with it. They keep throwing it at the wall and it's not sticking. I'm the wall, by the way. It's not sticking.
That's hilarious.
I love it.
So what about Starfighter? Anybody excited about this one or not?
I'm excited.
I'm down to watch it. I'm down to. I
like Star Wars.
I'm a weird Star Wars fans, and I'm down to watch it just because I have to be a part of the conversation. Like I can't let it go.
Yeah.
There it is. I'm not letting Star Wars get past me.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta do it.
Yeah,
it's kind of past me. It's a couple of shows I haven't watched yet. It's a couple of shows I haven't watched.
I'm missing Andor.
I need to finish. I definitely started everything.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
I got like Acolyte, Andor, the last season of Mandalorian, Ahsoka. I got a lot of them.
I did not finish.
I got season of Mando.
Yeah, I got a lot of them.
That's the one I have to finish for a number of reasons, which are obvious. I gotta finish Acolyte. I don't know what happened. I don't watch.
Fans.
I gotta be set for a show because I'm not a huge
for sure
TV watcher at all. Because I'm always trying to write and I don't want subconscious storylines in my brain. So
and pick up. I get that. And pick up something. And you be like, where did I get this from? It's a good idea that you realize it came from a show. Like I did.
So last we had Rosario Dawson and Hayden Christensen and Emma and Svenetti tease the next season.
Don't we?
Don't we all? Don't we all? They all tease the next season of Osaka. It's always an honor to play Anakin, Christian said. And in this season, he continues to advise Osaka. He challenges her and pushes her to answer the toughest.
Ain't her name Ahsoka?
Ahsoka.
Okay.
He challenges
I thought I was tripping. I'm gonna keep my whore mouth shut.
I'm actually
Stop it!
Wow, whore mouth is crazy.
That is crazy.
Relax.
That's hilarious, but crazy.
He pushes her to
not even a black millennialism. I gotta stop saying that.
Right. I know it's Anchorman, but I was like, dang, I know you're gonna drop that one on me.
But to be fair, I do tell others to also keep their whore mouth shut. So it's it's a general term.
It's a great line. It's
great gender neutral.
Yeah.
He challenges her.
Actually, gender neutral.
Yeah, it is.
Very much so.
He pushes her and challenges her to answer the toughest question of her life. And Ezra is also back. He's home and he's reunited with his rebel family. He's fighting for the New Republic against the Imperial Remnant. It will be returning to Disney Plus on January 20th. I'm excited for this one because, again, like I saw, we all love Rosario. Hayden Christensen's a great guy. Met him at a con. He's an amazing person. I'm excited for this one here because last season was dope. And I'm definitely watching this one as well too.
I haven't watched it. I might tune in one day.
Me and A both are like, what?
Listen, as much as I love Rosario Dawson, and when I saw her in Mandalorian, I was like, oh snap, they giving her own joint. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get on this. It's too much stuff out here. I'm doing the best I can with what I got.
That's me.
Disney loaded us
doing the best I can. I just finished the 5th season of Demon Slayer. Okay, it took me a minute, and it's only 8 episodes. Okay.
Oh my god!
Now I gotta watch Infinity Castle. So yeah.
It's crazy.
You ever seen Infinity Castle? Was so good to me.
I heard it was
in theaters, and I was not seeing it on the big screen.
It hit different, didn't it?
Because just the fucking castle itself. I mean, you know that they duplicated.
That infinite that
they're falling, but I'm always
and that 2D 3D animation is sick. So like it's beautiful, it's sick. So yeah, I would have loved
to see Michael Jackson in all his forms.
Come on, baby, me too.
I'm gonna watch some Michael Jackson.
When I saw exactly. I was like, all right, this is ridiculous. This likeness is ridiculous, but I'm here for it. Yeah. Actually, no, he wasn't on the Mugen Train. He was on the end of the season before the Mugen Train.
The Hashira training.
Yeah, the Hashira. Yeah.
I just watched it, girl. It's in here.
So of course D23 would be D23 if they didn't do anything Disney related. Live, what you got for the Disney portion of the show?
Listen, I got so much, but I'm gonna try to keep it smooth. Okay, so Disney did do like a Disney's Legends celebration, which I wanted to bring that up because I thought that was super duper cool of them. So I won't say everybody that they did because they did a lot. Like, it was a lot of them. It was a lot of people. It was a nice chunk of people. But the ones that stood out to me, because like these are like people that kind of like shaped like my childhood. Obviously Bob Iger, like I don't know if he has any things against him, but bro been running Disney for quite some time. Okay. And everything might not be perfect, but a nice chunk of it has been. You know what I'm saying? Like I do need y'all to be nicer to Black people though. But anyway, just want to throw that out there. They gave Disney Legends to Jerry Bruckheimer. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean films. Like, he has done a lot to boost.
Hi, Jerry Bruckheimer, the Knicks, Jerry Bruckheimer, Knicks, D Speak Geek. In your career, how much would you say you've blown up shit? Like,
I'm screaming because everything he's done.
How much shit have you blown up?
He's Disney's Michael Bay. He's Disney's Michael Bay.
He is the nice Michael Bay. Like,
yeah, he's Disney Michael Bay. But I love that. Gotta give it. They gave it to Anne Hathaway as well because come on, Princess Diaries. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ella Enchanted. Like, baby girl been here. I know it's way more. Honestly, listen, they gave it to Dwayne Johnson. Not too sure about that. We could have plugged my man in. What's his name? Jim Cummings. We could have plugged Jim Cummings in there. Okay, the original voice of Winnie the Pooh. We could have plugged him in there. Okay, Dwayne Johnson could have been a couple of years from now. I'm just saying.
Let's see how the Moana live action plays out.
Come on. No, that was horrible. His neck and his body don't match.
I think they lost money off that shit.
That's not even CGI. That's just how
his neck and his body don't match.
His neck and his body don't match. He looked like he looked like
a literal turtle.
And he got some big ass fingers. You seen him right?
Yeah, he looked like he's sickly in that movie. He looked sickly, like it's something wrong.
He got some big ass fingers, bro.
But the two for me, that's like, you know, I want to also say, like, they gave it to Susan Egan too, but she played Megara in the Hercules. She voiced Megara, and she's done a lot for like in Disney and things like that. So they gave her a Legends Award too. But for me, the two for me, okay,
come on,
was Alan Tudyk, okay, Alan Tudyk and Lin-Manuel Miranda. Okay, there's still two for me, okay, because Alan Tudyk, because I've been following Alan Tudyk since like A Knight's Tale. This man has never left my sight.
Before Firefly?
I didn't watch Firefly. I didn't catch Firefly. And then A Knight's Tale came out like a few years after Firefly, I believe.
I didn't see
Firefly. But right around the time I think the Firefly movie came out. You see what I'm saying? So like, So like, I didn't see the show. I was one of those ones who had to go back to see the film, but I saw him in A Knight's Tale, and that's why I was like, he was in Firefly. I love me some Alan Tudyk. Protect this man at all costs. He is the voice of my child/adulthood. Okay, and he gonna be the voice of my my senior years. Okay, he better be, because I love me some Alan Tudyk. I think he's just great in everything that he does, and he like has no qualms of just doing anything, like just being a chicken in Moana and just clucking. Come on now.
I'm okay with that.
Well, Susan Egan was asked who would she want to cast. Like, I think that's just like a rumor, because Susan Egan at the D23 thing was just asked, like as she was walking the red carpet, who would you cast as?
Have some candy.
Have some candy. Yeah, I love listen, kitty candy. Susan Egan was just asked, like, who would she have as, you know, play Megara if they did a live action Hercules? And she was like, listen, I don't care who they get, Zendaya. It doesn't matter if they decide to just go completely off the rails and get Zendaya. Like, she was just putting Zendaya, like, so, and then she ended up saying that she wouldn't mind Tom Holland and Zendaya. Like, that was just her choice. That ain't, I don't think it's even anything that's being discussed.
Personally, if they do a live action Hercules, I really don't give a damn who they have as the main cast. Get the fucking muses correct.
Correct. No, for sure. For sure. For sure.
That's his biggest soul for me.
For sure. If Coco Jones is not a muse, I don't want it.
That is so funny. It don't have to be Coco. No disrespect to her. And it's no disrespect to her.
Coco,
No, it's no disrespect
Coco,
to her.
Vocally
I need
has
her.
a place.
I need
Chloe
her
Bailey.
as one of the
I
muses.
can see Chloe Bailey as a
H-E-R.
muse.
Yeah,
For sure.
Chloe
I can
would definitely
see-
be one of the muses.
Honestly, I can see
sure.
both of the Bailey sisters as a muse because one of the sisters was sassy. One of the muses was sassy to the mug. But also, I need the one that's plus size to stay plus size. Okay.
Yeah.
So Amber Riley. Yeah.
Oh, Amber Riley's a great pick.
Amber Riley.
Mm.
Yeah, ain't time out. If we gonna put somebody in, put my girl Amber Riley in. But that was just like a fan casting. But let's call it spade a spade. If you look at Megara, you look how like lean her body is. That's literally Zendaya's body. Like
Yeah.
it's literally
It
her
really
body.
is.
She has the body type, and she's and Megara ain't like she not white, but she not like dark skin either. But so she's Zendaya's a perfect complexion. It's a pretty nice.
It's either Zendaya
Zendaya is out here playing Citizens of the World. She's like, I got whatever you need.
Because she can. Listen, that ambiguity can take you, but she also got the talent too. But the ambiguity can put you everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
It's either Zendaya or you gotta go dig up Vanity. That's your only pick.
Not Vanity. I'm screaming. But to continue. And like I said, Lin-Manuel Miranda. That man has done music that has realivened Disney as a company. Because Disney was taking them old tracks from and trying to remix them, and Lin-Manuel was like, "We're not going to do that for the movies that I'm doing, correct? I'll make the music." And and one of the most beautiful things he did was when he accepted his speech. He had a cover of the original VHS Little Mermaid that he opened up that had his show notes, like they had his like acceptance notes in it, but he sang it as like a part of your world because that's one of his like that's
awesome.
That's like his favorite.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was like some of the cutest thing. And then he got
it was beautiful.
Then he got the original Ariel who's sang in voice to sign it for him at the show. It was pretty great. His son is named Sebastian. Like this man loves the Little Mermaid. You know what I'm saying? So like it was a beautiful celebration. I think it's on Disney Plus. So if y'all want to go see it, I believe it's on there too. They also had a celebration with all of the Disney like princesses. So Brandy was there and Halle Bailey was there. Anika Noni Rose was there, and they all sang like their different songs.
I did see the pictures from that, and I love that. Like 11-year-old me that lives inside.
Yes.
Like, for that, I was like,
in all their dresses, like complimented the characters that they play. So it was like beautiful. It's really cute. So I believe that's on Disney Plus as well. So go to check that out. And I'm gonna run through these movies real quick because there's a lot of movies that I'm pretty sure like nobody knows about. So there's a movie called Clay that's coming out in 2028 in November about like magical creatures, fantastical creatures. I'm assuming it has like a golem, like a golem, like maybe like a Jewish take to it because like clay, like you mold things out of clay. In a certain religion, like they make golems to protect type of thing. You put scrolls in them type of thing. So I'm not sure. Maybe they might lean towards that way. Pixar is coming out with their first ghost movie in the spring of 2028. It's called Ghost Street. The teaser for that, or like the little announcement for that, they did play a D23, so that should be out as well.
We got to keep playing in my face with these ghost movies because Soul pissed me off. Wasn't that Pixar? I'm not gonna go.
No, that was Pixar. That was Pixar.
On my rant, but they owe me reparations for that.
That's so funny. Listen, if you remove the fact that they always making black people something else other than black people, it's actually a beautiful film. I actually love Soul. I thought it was a really like beautiful film. Like the music, the way that they had him animated to play that music, and just the message of like live your life to its fullest. Pixar. Come on, but I'm right there with you. Don't. I'm right there with you. Stop turning us into other things. Okay, stop turning us into other things.
Don't be poster fishing us.
I'm snatching that. Thank you. They got a Kingdom Hearts animated series coming out soon, so that seems very interesting. I know a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans. I don't blame you. We got another Ice Age coming out. Ice Age Boiling Point coming out February 5th, 2027.
It's just like part 13 of Ice Age.
Baby, it's infinity. It's infinity. It's gonna go into the earth ends.
Aren't they like right there with a Man Before Time?
Honestly, I think they closer to Toy Story. Or they probably surpassed Toy Story at this point.
They have.
I think they have. Did they got like 7 or 8?
Time?
They got another
because the Land Before Time had like 10 because they had like straight to movie, like straight to the like movie.
Like Littlefoot was getting the bag. Like
No, he
I'm thinking
was.
that ain't neck and neck.
I think Littlefoot had a kid. That's how long it went on. I think.
Damn, did he?
I think he did, if I'm not mistaken.
Goddamn, Minifoot.
Just listen, Minifoot, stop.
Good
So
foot.
if you want to see the teaser for Ice Age Boiling Point, that is out right now. We got season 3 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians already coming out November 20th.
Okay.
Not till they're 90. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got Percy Jackson and the Olympians season 3 coming out November 20th of next. I believe it's next year. It might be next year. But I wrote this down because I was excited that Ming Na Wen and Andra Day are going to be in this season. And shout out to Andra Day because baby been working.
Listen. I'm watching anything they in.
Listen,
yeah,
Andra Day been working. She said, "I'm gonna sit this music here, and I'm gonna go do my other talents over here, and I'm here for it all." We got a animated film about witches coming out called Hex, coming out November 25th. The trailer is out right now.
Hex looks good.
Hex looks really good, and I believe the trailer, because Disney Plus is doing trailers now. I think the trailer is actually on Disney Plus as well. If you have it, this is Jodie Foster in her first ever Disney animated film in her whole entire career.
Really?
Her whole entire career. Jodie Foster. Okay.
You know what?
Ain't that like a rite of passage? You gotta do Disney, you gotta do SVU. Like,
you feel me?
Ain't that like a rule?
Distinct voice though. So I
doesn't she?
She has a very she has a very distinct.
But also she been a child actor though. You would have thought that Disney, and she was popular, and she was very popular at one point as a child actor. You would have thought they would have snatched her.
I would have expected her in one of those like off-brand Disney stuff in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
That's so funny. Remember, like Jodie Foster was in the blonde bombshell era, and she was trying to distance herself from anything too playful. She was trying to
grow up. She was trying to grow up. Yeah,
she was anti-Goldie Hawn.
Yeah, she was anti-Goldie Hawn. Listen, shout out to Goldie Hawn, by the way, because baby.
I would say no Goldie Hawn.
Shout out to but we have Zootopia 3 coming out. We all knew that.
I never saw Zootopia. Was it good? I don't know.
I love Zootopia. Zootopia 1 and 2 has like heavy adult themes, but it still played good. It's to me, it's like in the same vein as like Shrek. Like Shrek was like it's played up for children, but it has like adult tones.
I would watch Shrek forever. They can make Shrek forever.
Listen,
watch every Shrek.
Absolutely.
The marketing puns for Zootopia 2 were insane. They did a zoo version of everything.
Yeah. So I recommend Zootopia 1 and 2. I think I'm a big fan of both of those. To those that love Bluey, they got a Bluey movie coming out in 2027. There's a trailer out right now. Go check that out if you want to go see it. They got a Simpsons movie, coming out in September 2027. They have another Coco coming.
We're all going to see the Simpsons movie for the same reason. And before the chat even gets on that reason, you know what it is. I'm going for the predictions.
No, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
My predictions, 4 years. And I need to be right.
Yo, tell me the future, because that's all the Simpsons did for me growing up. Tell me the future.
I'm pulling up expeditiously.
November 29th, I believe 2028, not this year. I think it's 2028 though. But Coco 2 is coming out. We got a teenage Miguel, and somehow De La Cruz is back for revenge from the grave. So I'm curious to see how they're going to bring that out. We got another Lilo and Stitch live action coming out in May of 2028. This time they're bringing Stitch's love interest in Angel. You know, she's like the pink version, kind of like the pink version of him in a way. So kind of bringing him back. And to end it, I had to end it with this one because I'm excited. Okay, it's like they made it for me. Okay, Frozen 3, honey. Frozen 3. Now, I wasn't too sure about a third. I'll be honest, because I love the first one. When they were like the second one, I was like, "What are we doing?" But then I got into it because like they brought the story, they brought the music. Yes,
how the second one ended.
And now in the third one, I was like, "What are we doing?" The teaser is out. D23 showed like a little teaser. We have a wedding, so Anna and Kristoff got married. We have a love interest for Olaf coming. Come on, snow on snow. Let's get it. Don't melt. Don't melt, baby.
Okay, all right.
Don't melt. But what's getting me is that there is an evil ice villain. So there's an evil ice princess, essentially. So my thought is, if anybody saw Once Upon a Time,
yes.
If you saw Once Upon a Time,
where my Watch fans at? Where they at?
Come on. If you saw Once Upon a Time,
I think of the daggone Narnia film.
Well, she's kind of similar, but not the same at the same time.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that it's going to be similar to Once Upon a Time, because in Once Upon a Time they brought in Anna and Elsa, but then they realized that their mother had a sister, like an older sister that had ice powers just like Elsa. But everybody was afraid of her because you don't learn nothing, you don't teach nothing.
I'm tired of them hating on these little aunties.
Come on.
They always make the childless auntie evil.
Come
like,
on.
Oh, my childless aunties out there. I'm sorry to y'all.
Exactly. No, like shady. So like their mother's sister, oldest sister, had powers like her daughter, and they locked her up. They locked her away.
Oh. Okay.
They
locked
her away. Frost Mortal Kombat.
I'm screaming. Yeah. They locked her away to the point where she got bitter, forgot all about what family was about, all these jazz, and became like the Ice Queen, like the evil Ice Queen. So part of me feels like they might take that same stance for Frozen 3, or they might make it so that maybe Elsa is a twin. Maybe that she's a twin. And
that if they did that setup with the aunt, they're probably gonna run with that, because otherwise
they might. Because it's all ABC, so they take from each other. Because let's be honest, Fantastic Four First Steps was the Incredibles. Incredibles was the Fantastic Four. Like, and they picked from the company that they're in.
Swap the costumes out.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I do have a slight theory that is because the way that this girl was walking down the steps, it just felt like an evil Elsa. In some type of way, it just felt like an evil Elsa. So I wouldn't be surprised if they decided, like, because Elsa is the firstborn and she's like a couple of years older than Anna. Anna wouldn't even know that there was another sister, even if like she wouldn't know. So even if they gave birth, like if she gave birth to twins, they could have like sent one away, because we all know that they pretty much, to me, they retconned it, that her mother was a part of the tribe that believed in the elements in the second one or whatever. They kind of retcon that, which is fine. I ain't got a problem with it. It was beautiful. But if that's the case, then it's still open for them to retcon a lot of stuff to add more into a story, because we don't know everything about this family, about these powers, about these things. But I'm excited for all that. But that's my Disney roundup. Back to you, Nick.
All right.
Thank you.
So this week we got hit some bad news, y'all. Hayden Panettiere, former child star, best known for her roles in TV series like Heroes and Nashville, died at age 36. Her representative confirmed her death to USA Today on Sunday. TMZ was the first to share the news. It is with profound sadness that we share the tragic passing of our beloved Hayden. She was an incredible light and a force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy to all who knew her. And to the millions who watched her on screen, her father Skip said in a statement, "Thank you.
Shout out to
we failed to save the cheerleader."
The first thing that he put on his notes, Mikey Makes Comics, shout out to him. He was just like, "We failed to save the cheerleader." I'm like, oh God.
I don't think we did. I think the people around her did.
Yeah,
like
absolutely right.
I think we are. I think
coming off the heels of a memoir. The is crazy.
Listen, she just came out as bi. I think she had rehab where she was getting herself together from like postpartum anxiety, substance abuse. She just did like an interview where she was like, I'm feeling more like myself and like ready to kind of like go forward. And then, according to reports, she passed away of an overdose.
Oh,
so
okay, I hadn't seen.
She had like cardiac arrest. I mean, like they said, cardiac arrest from an overdose or something like that, I believe.
I'm almost afraid to crack this memoir because I feel like that's gonna be in those pages. Gonna be the why, and
absolutely
more than likely, yeah. And she's estranged from her mother, but her mother also made a statement. I didn't read it because like I don't read anything from estranged parents because you estranged for a reason. We didn't hear nothing. We haven't heard anything from you, and then now your child passes away.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna adopt that take. Like I don't want to hear from the estranged parent.
Your kid disowned you? You have nothing to offer.
You have nothing else to say. I don't want to hear anything else. That's like me listening to Macaulay Culkin's parents. No, thank you. Like,
You
no.
feel that's your first job.
Macaulay Culkin's lore is
Pew,
crazy.
pew.
And I come from a big family that was kind of chaotic, but his family was setting fire to apartment buildings. Like
was crazy, and he had to be the adult and do things. Like, come on, I don't want to hear
nothing. He got robbed in the process, but that's a whole nother rabbit hole.
No wonder he looked the way he looked.
Yeah.
Hey, when he came back,
he
was
looks.
like,
that's why his reach was so strong on that celebrity boxing matches. It was like, damn.
Listen, he just saw his parents. He was like polka dot man. He just saw his parents. You know what I'm saying?
Macaulay Culkin looked like everything he's been through.
He does, but absolutely. I will say,
but he made it through.
He looks better now. He looks better now.
He looks better than he did during his celebrity boxing match era.
He does. He looks way better now, and he got Brenda Song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, he got London Tempton. Come on now.
That's and he got a family. Like he's the parent. Now he can heal his own trauma by making sure that his kids don't go through what he went through. You know what I'm saying? He can break that cycle, and I love that for him. And I love that he has a partner that they seem to like blend very well together and love and understand each other. Because people was like, Brenda Song, well, Macaulay Culkin, like, how did this happen? I was like, I don't know. It just kind of works. I'm not even in their life. I don't know nothing about them. But when I saw them together, I was like, yeah. I was like, that makes sense to me. I was like, it just looks nice. Tom is a day. It looks nice. That looks like it works.
I like it.
You know, same.
Shout out to Hayden. We're gonna miss you a lot, girl.
Absolutely.
In comics this week, things that are dropping. New Titans 38. We are definitely ready for that one. At long last, Static is back. The Spark of Dakota City joins the New Titans crew, sending a shock to this team's dynamic. But the introduction is short-lived before the team heads to the Amazon for the first big mission. We also have Thor 800. The Serpent is trapped. Sigurd Jarlson in the worst possible worlds of his greatest trial. Now, without even a weapon in his hand, he must prove himself worthy to enter the realms of the gods. Somewhere in the city, a man without a hammer begins the ultimate quest, the quest for Thor. And finally, we have an indie pick from Image, The Last Driver #1. As technology in America advances, cities began creating the grid, a robotic transportation system that not only made cars obsolete, it made them illegal. But an outlaw named Clutch, shout to Clutch Boy Wonder, has no choice but to go behind the wheel one more time. What starts out as a race to save his granddaughter's life quickly turns into a rebellion against technology, fascism, and the future of a divided America. Those are my picks. That last one should be awesome, but definitely pick up that New Titans.
To an indie that just funded Juna Maris, Carla Madrano, and she has Black Girl Comics, and she also spearheaded the Zelda Awards. Her thing just funded through, so big shout out to her.
Nice. Absolutely.
Nice.
Oh, shout out to indie girlies.
Hey.
All right. And I think that's a perfect segue here because now we are going to get into why we are even here right now.
Interview over. I'm all set. I have no more wit for the day, and I'm kidding. Go ahead. Let's get into it.
Man, like I said, I got put on to you through the one and only Miss Baroness Bree. Oh, hold on. Hey there. Got a Red Bull, y'all. Energy drinks, man.
We need to get you a light,
necessary.
Nick. We need to get you a light.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one because
you just shrouded in darkness.
I love it because it's like the Cheshire Cat where the teeth show up.
That is so funny.
The Cheshire Cat is crazy.
All you see is that crazy grin in the eyes.
Exactly.
I mean, it is Disney, so he's
yeah,
exactly.
Gotta do what he needs to do. Yeah.
Big shout out to Bree. Bree Nichelle is like a powerhouse. She is an advocate. She is a girl's girl. So I'm glad that she's speaking life and speaking.
She's also a crazy person, but we'll get in that later.
Oh, but listen, you gotta be the Lulu to hit that level of success. You gotta be the Lulu. You gotta be. Yeah, no.
Like the memes and videos she sends me through Instagram. I'm like, what?
Oh, her memes. Oh, yes.
What are
absolutely
you?
crazy.
What is
Okay.
wrong?
I know
with
what you
you?
were talking about. No, the stuff she sends me is unhinged. Absolutely
Unhinged, completely. Like,
I love that y'all are locked into that. I love that y'all locked into like, yes, the memes. The memes are crazy.
It's a special relationship. That person who it's like 8:34 and you just log in at work and then ting, and you look and it just I don't know, a cat doing the Dougie, some stupid shit. I don't know, like unhinged ass memes like for no reason, and it does brighten your day. It does.
Dang, I might be the person that sent unhinged memes to people.
If we don't have one,
trashy, dirty, inappropriate memes to all of my friends, and they're delighted every time. They're
just
like, thank you, I needed.
So if I get something crazy, we're friends now. I got you.
It's always some stuff that I'm just like, nah, this cannot hit my grid at all. I can't even.
It'd be some stuff on my timeline where I'd be like, I want to send this to everybody, but they're gonna think differently of me. I was like, I'm gonna scroll past. That's just for me.
No, I'm telling you, don't do it because I don't know what it is. Hyper visible women. People can't take a joke from us. I'm like, y'all know I'm a troll, right?
They can't.
No, I'm a troll.
They can't. Real quick, we get right back to the interview, but real quick, I posted Samara Weaving is Emma Frost in X-Men, and I went on a post where she is kid alert. Come on, bonnets, keep them locks moisturized. Come on.
Edge protected.
Come on, protected. No breakage on this house. I love it. Let's go. So it's a video. She posted a picture of herself that another like page picked up of her.
I know you're talking about
of her on the lawn chair, like she's like on a lawn chair reading Emma Frost like comic book. And the caption on whatever was like what they put on the picture was Samara Weaving, like brushing up on her character, reading her character. I was like, or is she just sitting in a chair posting, taking a picture with her comic book of a character she's going to play in a movie? And then I said #kidding. And when I tell you the guys in the comments was just like, one dude tried to talk about my hair. And I was just like, why are you talking to me? Another guy was like, so you just go say something stupid and then put kidding like you just not dumb. And I'm just like, what? I was like, why are y'all so angry? I literally
yours was comic book coded. Mine don't be about that shit at all. Mine be like,
that's just one of them. That's just one of them.
I posted something. It was just a dude with his hands clasped behind his back looking at a whole bunch of consoles, and it was like me looking at all my nigga stories. And I thought it was funny, but like people who know me, people don't like jokes. People don't like jokes. And so dudes was like, oh, so you just got all these. I'm like, first of all,
who are you? I know you was gonna say that.
Question me.
I know you were gonna say that. Who are you?
Like, it's just like y'all gotta chill. It's just
jokes.
It's just me. People who know me out in the world know that like how I show up in the world. I love Black love and partnership. I'm not for no gender wars. I'm not for none of that. I am down 10 toes about my sistren, about my coven. I'm down 10 toes for how I show up for Black women, especially in the comic book scene. But like you'll never see me sharing anything like weirdly like gender war or like troll. But sometimes I'll share stuff that is romantically risque. And then I get weird blowback, and I'm like, man, y'all gotta chill. I'm at home.
No, people just want something to complain about. That's all. They just want to complain.
Yeah. And then I try to just keep all the comic book stuff on. I don't know. I bounce back and forth. Sometimes I'm heavy on my Emmetropia Comics page, and then sometimes I'm on my M-Shot page just cutting up. And I tell people, even on panels, they're like, where to follow you? I'm like, follow me here for updates and event stuff like that, And but if you come over here,
nonsense.
That's a whole different
anime memes ass.
Listen,
don't come over here with that. Oh, you're not who I thought, bitch. I told you. Go over there for wholesome shit. And it's Virgo season is loading. No, absolutely. I'm gonna have no decorum. None of my stuff is kid friendly. Even Fumes is not kid friendly. People be
you a Virgo?
I was telling my daughter about it. Untell your daughter about it. It is not. There is sex in this book. Don't you
for real.
Your toddler. No.
All right, listen. On Do You Speak Geek? You'll see all the geek stuff. You'll see the podcast. You'll see, everything that's nerdy and geeky about my side of who I am. Even my cohorts here. La, Aaron, you'll see all my people's there. But if you come over to 252 to 757 Knicks, come over there.
No, don't go over there.
I'm not turned up all day. I'm sharing poetry things. I'm sharing
for sure.
bookish events. I'm sharing comic book memes and news. I'm sharing stuff about climate change, obviously. But then
you got your times. But you got your times.
Exactly. And
it's okay. You need to decompress just like anybody else, and let me be free.
Decompress.
Let me be free.
Cycle. And so if you
feel me,
come over to and you see me cutting up, like, no, I need to, or I will
either joke along or leave
or get out.
Exactly. Gotta do it.
So for somebody discovering M. Shy Dash for the very first time today, who are you and what do you create?
I'm M. Shy. I'm a writer. I write sci-fi. Poetry is my first home. I'm always a fan of poetry, spoken word and written, more traditional, I guess you'd call it, poetry. Just sci-fi sort of raised me and shaped how I see the world and future possibilities. I started out reading whatever was available to me. So I did read a lot of white male-centered sci-fi when I was little, and then sort of branched out, especially when I got into college, reading all the big titles that we know and love from the names that we know and love. I always mention Octavia Butler, not just for her work, but because a few years back that I did an event in New York, and one of the things that I presented on that panel was some of her journal pages leaked. So I'm a study of hers with regard to how she manifests. So if you're not familiar with Butler, but you've seen the Michael movie, the most recent one, the same type of things recur in that movie. I know I'm going off on a tangent here, where he was channeling, he was manifesting through having visual cues in his space. And so like, I believe there's even like a sci-fi element to that. Like, no, you can really just like throw an energy net out and then capture it back to you. So that's what I'm doing right now. But all the things that raised me, my hippy dippy family, my big messy Muslim family, who both my parents were in bands. My dad played with Sun Ra, so I always had Afrofuturism in my home without knowing it. Grew up as a Frank Herbert baby, grew up with the Dune lore, and just read the books all the way through to his sons took over the books, and then I think even his nephews started writing the books. Read old school Stephen King growing up, and then just fell in love with the aesthetic of sci-fi and Afrofuturism, like everything like Terminator. Growing up and seeing Terminator 2, I thought that was the coolest shit ever. On the comic book side, what raised me was obviously the original 97 X-Men, coming down in our footy pajamas, watching that and being so excited, being excited for Spawn because I can't wait for my fumes package to arrive. Listen, me neither. God, what a wild fucking ride this has been. I'm gonna get into that. Just know,
yeah, we're gonna get into that for sure.
It's printing. Please don't. And you know what? And that's why. Okay, let me take a break from my little family history to say that's another reason why I don't like people to follow me on my page, because I be out and about and they be like, "Bitch, you're supposed to be printing our books."
All right, you all been fuck with the chow and shit. What my comic book at, nigga?
They want to see me at the printer, like handing the book. I'm like, look,
see,
I'm
you
not
gotta put.
that shit. No, it's getting done. I have never stiffed a person on a book. I don't owe a package from my last book. I don't. 100% fulfillment. Unless your card ain't go green, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But everybody got their shit.
So
everybody got their shit. Like,
but publishing don't work like that. You take your art and you give it to somebody else, and then they make copies of it.
Listen, I was telling Nick before
she ain't in her living room like print. This is for so and so. Print.
Like she ain't on the canon, nigga.
I know you have them.
I'm sitting in a room full of all of you. I'm sitting in a room full of all of you guys' merch. I'm sitting with boxes of bookmarks.
Come on.
And posters.
We just waiting on the comics, baby. It's good. Y'all gonna get it.
I'm just what, please just. And then like, you know how it's one of those things where it's just my fault, because I was just like, 8 weeks tops, and because I said that to Murphy, his last name, I said that to Mr. Law, Mr. Murphy's Law. They were like,
No,
bitch, hold my beer. And everything in the series of
random 8 weeks?
Shit.
Said, no.
Yeah,
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
We're
not doing that at 8. We're not doing that at 8. You should have put that out there. You should say coming soon. That's what Murphy's going.
From now on, it'll be at a mailbox near you when I say it will. So
for sure.
I think it was one of those things where, first of all, Virgo brain, Virgo perfectionist, everything so formulaic and on schedule, and then not allow myself enough bandwidth for hiccups. And hiccups did happen. I had a death in the family before I even closed out the Kickstarter that sort of just rocked my headspace a little bit. Then I had my beautiful, lovely, talented, and happy birthday to them too. I don't, this is live, so I can say it. Siamese Froze, Tay and Tahila Nkum, the artist who did that iconic cover that you're holding. It's their birthday. They're twins, so yeah, exactly.
And they are
round robin questions. Oh shit! I don't know who's trying to attack me from the comments. Someone's round robin these questions. But yeah, a lot of things schedule-wise did hiccup, but I'm just glad to be through. I'm so excited. I got so far, so long with this book. I'm already so far into Fumes 3 with the writing. I can't wait for y'all to get this book just so I can just jump right the fuck into Fumes 3.
Who are you telling?
Jump right into fucking Fumes 3 because I love writing sci-fi for this reason too. You could just take heat, fuck these niggas up. You can do whatever type of hell you want to unleash with just complete whatever's at your fingertips with regard to revenge. You can just dish that shit out. And then I'm in a unique space because I haven't sold my IP off. There's no big editing wall. It's just my maniacal, petty, revenge-filled brain up against the current policies that we're in, conditions that we're living under.
I love that.
That's where we're at with these books. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
I love that you own your maniacal side. I love that about you.
Listen,
I love that.
I want what people want from me. I want what they want from me. So whoever's watching this who's an enemy of me, I want for you what you want for me. And in the comic world, I can give you that on a supernatural level, sci-fi level. And I have full plausible deniability. I'm like, this play isn't about you, but this play is about you. You're
fucking the baddies
in your data centers, and you're suppressing the black vote, and you're doing all this fuck shit, and just like making it so your grandkids are gonna have to fucking wear masks, and you don't care because you're old and decrepit and be dead. Then this play is absolutely about you. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. So yeah, what was your question?
But yeah, that's what we got from her. Do you see those different creative identities or different expressions of the same storyteller, or when did you understand that your purpose, rather than simply something you enjoyed doing, was something that you had to create? When did you see that as far as writing as your purpose?
So I think that it's so crazy how you come full circle with a purpose. When I was little, my mom said as soon as I had the dexterity to hold a crayon, I tried to write these little stories, and would draw my little crude characters and try to write stories. And I don't even really have a strong memory of that. I do remember writing my first poems and stories in school and having them be well received on the academic side. And that continued, and then was like an editor of my paper in college. And I just loved writing, but then also, I'm on the elder millennial side. So you had this warring narrative of people in your space telling you it's not lucrative, and you got to make sure you pick something that, and that sort of like dampened my creative side for a while, where I had to come back around into creative writing. I always would write lyrics and music and write just to vent. But as far as when I looked at it like, no, I'm a writer, and like claimed it, I would say going into the pandemic. And I love that this is just like such a fucking Marvel doomsday event for all of this.
It was. Absolutely.
It was the apocalypse. I say it all the time. The world ended.
And I think the reason it's such a canon event is because it's the first time a lot of us got to sit the fuck still. Just sit the fuck, like we didn't have a choice, right? And then when you sit the fuck still, whatever called to you while you were sitting that still, that was pretty much, that's probably your purpose, right? So at that same time, it just so happened that my dad was on a decline, and he did pass away in 2020. And on his way out, one of the things he chose to leave me with was like, if you're gonna impart something to the world on the creative side, just do it. Like, you think you have all this time. He's like, if you don't, but what he said was, you got something you want to put out in the world, baby girl, put it out. And I went home, I think probably maybe even like the day or the next day after his service, and cracked my laptop, and I just looked at all my drafts, so many drafts, unfinished drafts. Same. And I just started closing drafts. And I decided that I don't give a fuck if it's perfect or not. And I moved away from, from too far being in that mindset. I do care about a polished product, but I was just like, I'm going to put out what's the most done, and what I have the resources to put, I'm going to put it out. And then you get into the rhythm of that. And as I'm doing this, as I'm publishing my first books, Woman in Sujood, which was like poems about being Black American and Muslim, which is just like a fucking triplicate that like and that is its own interesting, not even a dichotomy, trichotomy, whatever. I put that out first, and then I was like, but I got hella sci-fi. And so I was closing up sci-fi drafts, and I was like, all I want to do with these is the collections. And at the same time, I'm watching Black Mirror, like boom, like fresh in my brain. And I'm like, I want my stories to be in the same universe, like saying like references to certain things, but not necessarily tightly connected, because that's just fun for me as a writer. So that's what I put out as well. Quirky Black Sci-Fi Tales Volume 1. And then I decided, by the time I rolled to book 2, I had already put a climate change themed story in book 1. I said, I forever, as I make this series, want to have a climate change themed story in each of these volumes. And Fumes comes from the climate change themed story. Say that 3 times fast. Climate change themed story. Cli-Fi is what the babies are calling it.
New to me.
In volume 2, and where people kept saying, like, man, we want to see this. Would you ever consider putting this in a different medium? And at that point, I was really shy of comic book creation, because I have a deep respect for the medium, and I have that same equal respect for speculative fiction as a genre, and all of its subgenres. So I was just like, I'm not just going to just jump off into some shit. I got to really study, and I got to really find a mentor, and I had been reading in this space. I had been going to the cons, cosplaying, having a good time, but with my books, front of mind. So I didn't start writing until I tell this story, and I'll always tell the story. I'm a big fan of Greg Burnham. Now I consider him a colleague and a co-worker and a peer, but I think he's a sharp writing brain and a sharp editing brain. And I like his pacing. So I think it's always useful to pick someone who has a leg up on something you kind of are still studying with. I was like, I really like this guy's pacing. So I went to a con, and I was like, come in, my boy. Let me holler at you, my boy. Real slick with it. My little costume. And I was like, I got something. I'm gonna airdrop you or email you, whatever I said. And I want you to know, is there enough here to build a comic book around? And that's how I got into the space. When he said yes, I said, all right, I may need your help. just because it's like a different part of my, and so when he gave me the green light, I said, I'm gonna need a few people's help. So I took a script writing class. I got all these script books as much as I could on pacing and trying to move my brain from long form writing to short form writing. And I'm still not 100% there. Just to write so short, it's such a talent. It's like, I'm so impressed with people who just like ... and the art does the work, and it's like 5 words at the bottom, like chef's kiss. So my work lives somewhere between long form and that, but yeah, before I hopped off in the paint, I definitely was just like, let me assemble the let me assemble the team. So shout out to the team, shout out to Greg Burnham, shout out to Dave Visions, who did the lettering on the first one. My boy Micah is doing the lettering, who did the lettering for this one. Tay and Tahila Nkum, Greg Burnham on the editing, and a lot of the things, just little rules that he picked up from his years in the space and through going through the Milestone Initiative. Tay and Tahila and Kum also went through the Milestone Initiative. They were cohorts in that boot camp. And then just from the women around me, some bad motherfuckers just banging them out, just bam. My new book is.
Oh yes.
How the fuck are y'all doing this? So like watching this, like the work ethic and the camaraderie. When I tell you the girlies are elbow and elbow, lockstep, coming home from San Diego Comic-Con, I can tell you right now, we're like a wall. Don't try to break the wall. Don't try to crumble the wall. Don't even try to scale the wall. When I tell you these girlies are like Wonder Twin powers activate, I felt so much love and so much support from Regine Sawyer, from Carla Medrano, from Dr. Shamika Mitchell, from Dr. Ebony Toussaint, just all of the girlies doing their thing. And there's so many more, just Asia Fulmore, Ryan Oakley, just all of the artists and the writers in the space on the Black indie comics. Of course, can I forget my good sis? The whole reason we're there to see my good sis up on the board, Miss Williams. All of us are trying to widen this space. And all of us we locked in. We elbow on elbow. We cutting up.
All right.
And Asia Simone. I always gotta mention both Asias. I'll get beat up by probably about one if I don't mention both. yeah. Suplexed by one. And I just went off on a whole tangent, but I just felt the need to say that I jumped into space, but what's keeping me afloat is my connection,
your community,
and the bros, and the non-problematic, bros,
the community.
Because some of y'all, I love y'all down now. I love y'all. Listen, I'm one of 6 kids. I have 3 brothers. I get it. We are not a monolith. We're not.
Speaking of your brothers,
Kid Phantom, why am I catching strays, bro? Really, why am I catching strays right now?
Yeah, but for no reason.
I love you, but better
JoJo from Jodeci than JoJo Star. I mean, they could come at you.
It could be worse.
Take the.
I mean, you be hecka flexible.
At least it was JoJo Star. Listen,
but piggybacking off of what you said, you are one of 6, and apparently your brothers used to hoard comic books away from you. How do they appreciate the irony that you eventually started your own comic book company?
So it's so funny how they think of it, because my brothers, they're Muslim, so they're just like, yeah, man, I'll share your book. I'm like, before you share the book, there's some content. Just flip through the content, so like share it amongst yourselves. But no, they have been supportive. They're supportive across the board. They're supportive. I think that I didn't even realize how fortunate I was to have parents and family who are very supportive of my artistic endeavors. Mind you, I have a pretty decent day gig. They're like, yeah. Anyway, when's the next con? When are you gonna? Who'd you meet the last con? Like, they don't give a fuck about my boring ass day job shit. They want to know like what's cracking. They're probably waiting for me to sell some IP so that I can, put them up in little mini mansions.
Your Netflix special.
Oh, listen, I definitely, that is the end goal. I would like to see something jump off from page to screen, but little engine that could.
Well, listen, I'm working on this. I'm working on the screen part. Like I'm an actor that's trying to be a bigger actor, eventually director. So keep it warm. Yes. Keep it warm for me. So that's my goal. So keep it warm for me.
I have so much respect for actresses. Just that's I went to a podcast meetup the other night on Sunday here in Baltimore at the Capitol Lounge. Shout out to them. And they had an actors versus where 2 acting groups did scenes. Let me tell you, one group did the scene where Will met his father and his father came to check him and rolled out. Not a dry eye in the room.
You just gave me an idea that I might have to bring it to fruition here in Michigan, here in Detroit.
Listen, I have to talk to them because I don't know if they're the first to do it, but I'm like actors.
Nah, I'm just gonna snatch it and create my own thing basically. They don't. No disrespect to them. No disrespect to them. No disrespect to they don't own verses though. You know what I mean? So I'm just
Okay, the other writing group, the girl did Issa Rae's scene where she was doing broken pussy on stage.
That's hilarious.
She had the confrontation with Molly. And when I tell you,
hilarious.
This was a great idea, I was like, this is a great fun. But just watching them emote on stage, I'm like, wow, I'm just an art girly. I love visual artists. I love art in a holistic type of way, like people who voice actors. Shout out to Nitty Montel in the audience. Voice. He
no, we're not shouting him out. We're not shouting him out.
Oh damn!
There's 100% Nitty Montel slander over here.
Shout out to Room Full of Blurs too, because they do you might catch them doing the read-throughs, and that's fun to see your stuff read aloud by voice actors. So I got a special love for it. And I've done some voice acting myself. I have a very heavy, distinct voice, so I am always available to play teenage boy or evil villain mom or mean old lady. All of that.
Hey, some of the best male voice characters are voiced by women. Some of the best.
Oh yes, Miss Regina exists.
Come on,
yo, Huey and Riley.
Come on, listen.
If you can do Rogue, you can do Bobby Hill. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah, that's funny, but yeah.
Rogue and Bobby Hill is a crazy one-to-one.
No, ain't it?
Why would you say
I
that?
did not unhear this.
Just saying.
You don't know me. Yo, I love Bobby Hill.
I'm never going to unhear it now. Why'd you ruin that?
I'm never going to unhear it. Never going to hear it. And I wholeheartedly believe that person could be the same person.
I heard Rogue saying, "That's my purse. I don't know you," to Captain America, and that's hilarious in my head.
Please make that meme. I will make.
And you can definitely hear Bobby going, "Remy, I just don't know. I love you, Remy."
Hilarious.
Listen.
Next,
I just got
work to do, man.
I just got a reply from Lenore Zan. So like, let's not do that. Let's not.
You're gonna mess this up for you.
She said thanks, sugar. She called me sugar. So I'm just like,
what?
I'm just like, yeah.
It wasn't even a full sugar. I think she used to say shug. SHUG.
It was shug.
At least on 97. On
yeah,
97.
it was shug. It was shug. She say sugar and she say shug. I think in the 92 one she said sugar a lot, and I think in 97 she say shug a lot. It's come to like be sugar.
Either way, I loved it. It felt warm. Warm when somebody calls you sugar. When somebody with big titties calls you sugar, it's a warm, fuzzy feeling. Just get it. Wait a minute, you like it could be your auntie. I just
you're not wrong.
Are you sure?
No, not wrong at all.
Very specific. It's a very specific sensation in my heart.
It is. It's different. It's different. Different.
I noticed that you mentioned Spawn earlier. Now we're talking about X-Men again. What about those properties grabbed you?
Oh, I touched on this before, but with Spawn, so I'm reading all the things that were very much hero's tale, very straightforward, good and evil. And then Spawn, I was like, oh, but he like evil a little bit. Like, so it like blurred. But the first time I was just like, oh, and then I'm reading the comic book, right? So when you're reading the comic book, you know, ice cream truck guy, what he went to hell for. Like, they get into it. I'm like, I'm like, this is like close to home, real world. This is like less fantasy. This is like some real shit going down in the sky. And it was dark. And I always like the darker read. I like the darker read. And it also felt taboo. Because I knew it was taboo because my brothers hid it. Like, it was like never like visible and never meant to go under a little mattress or whatever to find it. And I was like, I like the idea of exploring a darker or morally gray character. And I think that I liked Wolverine because Wolverine's like, I don't even really fuck with y'all. I just don't fuck with them more than I don't fuck with y'all. And he always struck me as a slightly morally gray character, but with a heart of gold. So I think that was Spawn for me. Like, I like a dark character, and his costume was just so ballin'.
The peanut butter chocolate
at the time.
with the high
chocolate
collar
one.
and the cape blowing in the wind. Like, it was the best
The
costume I had
chains.
seen. It was so good. So good. Wish I had my notes because I had written down whose run it was at that time. I can't remember who was doing that late 90s run, but that costume, they did that thing. They ate down. Whenever I see it at the con, that OG costume with the cape and the chains, I'm like, yes, you did it.
Oh no, that costume had me in a chokehold when they added it to MK11. That's it. That's all you seeing online. Sub-Zero got retired. All right.
I think they could have done so much more for Spawn, to be honest. Like, Spawn didn't get.
Yes. He did not get the full treatment.
Listen, I love, what's his name? Jalal White? Michael Jai White.
Michael Jai White. Yes.
Yeah.
You was going Urkel.
I was like, Jaleel.
Muslim apply his name. I'm like,
hey, listen, knowing Jaleel White, he was like, I voiced him on the animated. Like, he be doing everything.
Jalal White. I'm kidding. But yeah, I think that right build. I think he did his thing. And then maybe because they felt he didn't have the staying power or the pull, it's just like they really just let that thing like flop. Like, I don't know.
Did you see they recently announced Jamie Foxx to be the new Spawn, the new Alpha?
I don't like it.
Oh, thank you.
I don't like it.
Thank you. I felt like I was on the island by myself.
I love Jamie Foxx. I feel like he's ripped. I feel like I understand why he would want to do it because all comedians sort of hit that wall where they like want to do it, but I just don't. I don't respectfully, much love to Jamie. I don't like it.
I feel like they should have gotten a fighter first. I feel like Spawn is a great place where you could have got a wrestler.
I could see that. Cause it's not like, I mean, come on. It wasn't
so y'all don't so y'all not worried about
dialogue.
So y'all not worried about the acting, y'all just worrying about like the actual like the voice. You're more about the character acting.
Yes.
I just don't. I'm like deeply familiar with Jamie Foxx's more serious work and his humorous work, and I just don't see him as a fit for this. I just don't. You know how you just don't see it? Like, I just don't see it. Like how people couldn't see Cynthia Erivo for Storm. We were just like, we don't see it. We don't see it, babes. But I could see Jamie Lawson, and I could see Maya Boyce. Like,
I personally didn't see it because I need you to like a Black American, and Storm is part Black American, but you know that's just
so it was. I'm not the best apples and oranges, but it still falls under I can't see it. Like, I do not.
No, absolutely, absolutely. It's all wrapped up in there to me. It's all wrapped up in there.
I was surprised to see her name in that lineup. I'm like, are y'all rage baiting us with this pick?
Yeah.
Are you trying to rage bait me? But that's a story for another day. I feel how I feel about that. Shout out to Miss Boyd anyway.
No, facts. Broadway, baby. I was excited. I was like, Broadway? I was like, she got it. She's fine. I was like, she's fine. She's gonna crush.
So back to the Spawn thing. So yeah, that's what drew me in, and forever a fan of Spawn. I think that was bold writing and a bold IP for its time. If you think about what else was, because I mean they kind of like hit the mainstream with this story, and the rest of the mainstream wasn't really leaning that. It was kind of jumped out there with it. So yeah. It was risque for its time, is what I'm trying to say for anyone who wasn't there.
Which is interesting because Blade was too. So it's like these two Black characters are like darker films, more grittier films that like our community. I know like more than our community watched it, but our community like really enjoyed and loved
and saved their whole shit.
Yeah,
Marvel Daddy.
Come on,
MCU Daddy.
No matter what everybody else believe, you wouldn't have the MCU without
Wesley.
Blade. You wouldn't have it without Wesley Snipes. So
absolutely,
man. What a first of all, best landing. I
said superhero landing.
Adapted that landing.
It's the original. It's the original superhero landing.
Original landing.
Yeah. My favorite scene is
a great lesson.
Hospital with the cops. They start shooting him. Motherfucker, are you out of your mind?
and that was
watching Nino Brown kill vampires was forever the best part of my childhood, like the best part of my teenhood. Like,
absolutely.
I felt like he was gonna shoot a vampire and be like, I ain't like that pretty motherfucker anyway. Like,
I mean, that was the energy he was giving. You know, that was the energy for sure. Yeah, but that line was actually improvised, and they didn't want him to say it, and he had to fight for it.
Good.
I love
it. He was like, yo, I got an idea. It's gonna work really well. I'm telling you, it's gonna work really well. They did not want him to do it.
Improvise a line, and then we find out on the back end. That was always like our favorite line. Like, this is completely awesome. But Will Ferrell in Talladega Nights doing the little baby Jesus back and forth was unscripted. When he was like, I like my Jesus wearing a t-shirt with a tux on it. So it's like, like all of that. That wasn't, and they just kept it in. But I love stuff like that. I love when people.
Some of the best moments are ad libs that you don't like. Yeah. Some of the best moments are ad lib. Like even like the voice actress for Rogue, she said that like the scene where her and Magneto are like in the air dancing and they like, and then they end up kissing or whatever. They had a different line for her, but the line that they use in that scene where she's like, Gambit's right, like some stuff is just skin, some stuff ain't skin deep or whatever. She came up with that line. They had a whole different line for her, and she said that when she read it, she couldn't quite get it. It was like it wasn't hidden for her. She was like, do you mind if I try something? They were like, absolutely. And what she did was an ad lib, and they put it in the show.
Shout out to the do you mind if I try something people, because that's how the B cover for Fumes, the one that you have that you're holding, that's not the original cover. That B cover came about because the artists were just like, we did think. And they didn't even tell me that they were doing that cover. And then they were just like, bam, drop that thing in the motherfucking Discord. And I was like, oh, shit, okay. So it's like, shout out to all the artists who give themselves the creative license and have the bravery to bring that to whoever is doing the run-up show.
Because a lot of people don't
whoever's running a run-up show who trust their fucking creatives. Like, trust your fucking creatives.
Exactly. Why did you hire me if I can't add a little something in? Right. You ain't got to use it, but like let me be creative while we're being creative. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop the creativity. Aaron, did you have something?
Speaking about yes. Speaking about creativity, the themes that we're speaking on with specifically with Spawn, things about justice and moral ambiguity. Do you think that you were already attracted to themes like that? Or do you think that things like Spawn eventually fed into how you considered the themes, almost as if you had what's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry. Were these ideas something you were already gravitating towards, or something you were pulling from?
So I'm such a word nerd that I was an actual English major, and in English you always study the Romantic period. You study this cat named Lord Byron. It's where we get the Byronic hero, which is now called the anti-hero, whatever you want to call it. And you find in reading, even from the classics, in reading any tale worth its salt, because it's kind of how the West does story. They do hero's tale, and they're just starting to try to break it up and do these bleak endings like the East does it, which is more rooted in the global South and the majority of the world writes these bleak endings because that is their reality, right? We write hero's tale, but when you dissecting these methodologies, you discover that it's not really a fun story unless your character encounters a point of moral ambiguity. Because we all encounter a point of moral, something that pushes us to be like, scorch this motherfucking earth beneath my feet. And then depending on which other style of writing or how you want to couch your ending, you let them do it or you don't. But it's not, to me, a character that can have staying power and have this longevity or be felt as sincerely if you don't confront the character with a moment that challenges their morals, because then it's just a flat character unchanged by anything. So eventually at some point in the arc, something has to be so gut-wrenching where the motherfucker's just like, nah, I'm finna strap up, we gonna ride at dawn. It is what it is, we finna ride at dawn. At dawn before the sun rises. With the gas, with the flickies. No, but I say that to say that that's always been a theme of my work, because that's just, I want to say innately human beings want to see some comeuppance, and human beings want to read characters and stories that ask them a question about themselves and about their society and about the overall world. So that's my thing.
Nice.
Okay.
I love that.
All right. Well, you talked about family, your brothers, growing up in like a Muslim household. Come on, your bros. Listen, I'm the only girl of 3 brothers. You know what I'm saying? So like I ain't had as many, but I get it. And I'm the youngest. So and I'm the only girl. So it's like I definitely get it.
But you're a princess.
Come on.
Yeah. I like that.
I will punch you in the face, but gingerly take me back to where I can go rest. You know what I mean? But growing up in a household with like growing up in a Muslim household, does that like upbringing show up in your work in any way?
Oh yeah. So in Quirky Black Sci-Fi Tales, in Volume 2, there is a story that I either put the ayah in the beginning or in the work, because there's an ayah in the Quran that says, and I sent down water. And I point out the fact that in the Quran, God says that he sent water to this earth. And the reason that I use that ayah was, we don't know what's in this water. It's from space. God's telling us it's a nightmare. So like Megan said, no, the real hell is in the ocean. Like it's a nightmare soup. I was like, I would love to just to start out the story, to put that in there. Also, I want to expose Christian readers to, like, Muslim readers are exposed to Gothic writing, Southern Gothic. Like, we're exposed to Christian themes all the time. All these angels, stuff, heaven, hell, and angels, whatever. So it's cool to kick that back from the Muslim side or whatever.
Yeah.
And to have it be from Black American Muslim perspective, which you don't get a lot. In the mainstream, shout out to Maharaza Ali. Your mother is coming out, and I'm excited for that. Just seeing Black Muslim authors and creatives get busy, and actors and writers get busy on the mainstream is exciting. So I definitely always sprinkle that in my work. Also, in the end of in the end of Quirky Black Sci-Fi Tales Volume 2, and it's funny because I think that a lot of people chose this story as their favorite. It's they all have favorites, but I have one that's about a hijabi caught up in a battle royale, and it's called New High Score, and it's the same blood and guts and cussing and craziness. She just happens to be Muslim. She just happens to be a hijabi.
Right.
She's still fucking these niggas up, whatever. And at one point, she like fix her scarf and get out there, and
then gets busy. I like that.
It trolls the trope, and it trolls these ideas that we have about what Muslim women should look like or how they should show up in the world. And that's fun for me too.
I want to check that out.
Marvel and that representation. So
you said that's in Volume 2, you said?
Yeah, in Volume 2. Volume 1, the star of the show is the opening story, which is I had never seen. I'm a fan of the Lilliputian tale of little people. Any stories I'm like, what did I want a Black Lilliputian tale with some little motherfuckers, but it's Black people in the story. Because it's like, you have it in anime, but you have it in some of our more, canonical works in the West and out of Britain, these Lilliputian tales. And it's usually some little British girl, and she wakes up in a forest full of large people. Or he goes to sleep in the forest full of little people. And I'm like, now I want some niggas with a shape up.
No, facts.
And I want them to have like little people in the story. So yeah, I get busy. Volume 3 has been slow to write because of fumes. I like couched it to get fumes done. And also I'm trying to write some dystopia in each story collection, but the dystopia keeps being real as I'm trying to write it.
It's hard to write dystopia right now.
And then I turn on my news, I'm like, God damn, it's already fucked up. All right, let me go back to the drawing board. So
So when did your family realize that like this wasn't a game for you? Like, I know for my family, they for a minute they was like acting, and like they were like you and then I was like it didn't stop. This was the one thing that didn't stop. I tried to be a drawer. I tried to be I'm a writer, but like I tried to like draw. That didn't work. I tried to do something. It didn't work. But acting, I never left it. Like, when did your family realize like this is not a game for her? This is not a game.
My family knows I'm a very resolute person. And then Virgos suffer from overthinking and deep-seated embarrassment at almost everything that we do for no reason at all.
Y'all annoying. Yeah, y'all are annoying.
Yeah. Myself, even by divulging this right now, my inner me is like, why are you saying this? So because they know I'm a resolute person, they know that by the time I even say that I'm going to do it, I'm finna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the time I even bring it up, so I say that to say that they know I thought it all the way through. Even thought about what it would mean to fail, which is not something I advise. I don't advise that. That's just my little wacky type A brain.
But no, but so you just saying that they knew that when you went in, you didn't go in lightly. Like you thought about every angle, you thought about everything.
Absolutely.
So like they trusted you on what you chose to do. And
yeah, I don't think that I don't think that they knew the financials of it. And
no,
I don't think
for sure. Nobody ever does.
I don't think that I knew. I was like, oh shit. But that just deepened my resolve and my respect for everybody in this place. I'm like, oh, bless your heart. Is this what it's been costing? When I got in that shit, I was like, is this what y'all been paying? And niggas be like, yeah, and I make my art, and that's still what it costs. I'm like, god damn. And I'm writing and commissioning this art. And paying people what they asked me for cents per page. I don't play about that shit. So I think they know that not to toot my own horn, but I try to show up well in everything that I do. I try to. So they also, I think they know to trust me because they know by the time that I try it, I'm not really coming to fuck around. I'm not coming to fuck around. Why would I come spend this amount of money and this amount of effort to dole y'all out some bullshit? So it may take me a while between, getting these books out, but I'm telling you, it's because I'm trying to cook it up right. Not to say that I'm jumping off the porch knowing everything or even being comparable to some people that I look up to, but I'm definitely taking my time and taking it seriously. And I do have an end game and I have a goal. And I say that, now this I say with confidence, I've written it down for myself, so I'm not really worried about it. Like the journey is going to zigzag,
right? Absolutely.
People can see me up and down fine, but I wrote it down for myself, and it's done as far as I'm concerned. I wrote a few things down for myself, and they're done. I haven't gotten it right on writing it down romantically. It's like I can't. I haven't figured out how to write it down where I don't fuck it up. But when I do, y'all will know when I figure out the right partner. I mean, I'm kidding, but kind of not kidding. But as far as like with the work and the writing, I'm going where I plan to go. I'm going to get there.
Good.
Yeah, we can't wait to see you get there either.
Take y'all on a journey.
So let's pivot for a second here. Let's have a little fun, if you don't mind. Now I've heard in interviews. No, it's fun. Trust me. I've heard you call yourself in interviews before. You call yourself a East Coast hip hop head. Now, because I am who I am, D23 Geek. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to establish your credentials real quick. So I need to know your favorite MC, your favorite album. Who's the most underrated MC? Who's getting the aux if they in the car with you? What's going on with this East Coast hip hop head in your mind?
I mean, so being of a certain age, a woman of a certain long in the tooth, if you will. I mean, I come up on the whimsical '90s hip hop, like everything from Pharcyde and Dawes Effects and Busta Rhymes and those loud, bombastic acts, and part of my brain loves that. Then I have the introspective side that came up as a Nas baby and Illmatic being one of my main albums and growing up under, okay. As far as greatest albums, and for me, I want y'all to hear this very carefully. This is an album that affected me a lot with Outkast, AT-Aliens. And people don't talk about 13th Floor Growing Old, but hearing 13th Floor Growing Old as a young woman, a young, teenager on the cusp of teenhood, and then hearing it at this age, and then the scratching, like AT-Aliens to me was one of the best albums I've ever heard. Sonically, seamlessly, production-wise, Andre 3000, yes. But the first albums I ever bought, and there's some of these are hip-hop albums. The first albums I ever bought was Foxy Brown, Il Nana, Illmatic, Tragic Kingdom, and Moke and Steph, shut up. And Moke and Steph, shut up.
Not he's mine. He was mine.
13-year-old me was like, he's mine. Thinking about my crush. Yes. Damn. Okay. So on the West Coast, DJ Quick.
Gotta say Quick for sure.
Yeah. Of course, all Death Row, Pac on his West Coast run. This is such a heavy conversation because I can go from east to west. I can go south. I'm an East Coast girly. I have a heavy South influence because I'm an 8-ball MJG baby. I'm a 3-6 Mafia baby. I'm a Gangsta Boo baby. I'm a LeChat baby. We used to fight about Gangsta Boo versus LeChat all the time, whatever. I was like, y'all hate on LeChat.
I'm a Gangsta Boo nigga, so that's just me.
LeChat was because LeChat was putting y'all niggas on y'all head. That's why y'all was mad. Some of the shit he's mad to this day. Some LeChat lyrics. From the Jay-Z discussion. So best albums. I'm not a volume one. I'm a Reasonable Doubt girl. I'm a Reasonable Doubt girl for anything because feeling it is like a mood. You know how some songs are like an actual like this song sounds like ice hitting a glass. This sounds like a dark room. This song sounds like, you know what I'm saying? This is, and that song reached me. And then the Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls, nigga, shit your draws. That back and forth.
Yeah, Brooklyn's Finest was my shit.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I mean, mind you, I'm old enough to remember when Big L was battling with Jay-Z. And I have a conspiracy theory about that. I'm going to keep to myself. R.I.P. Big L.
Don't keep it to yourself.
I mean, if you got a theory, you know what I'm saying?
You battle this man and he lose to you? And let me stop before I get canceled.
Come on, Jaguar Wright could say it. You can say it.
No. Respect to that woman, but no. I mean, I do not want a destiny swap with her. Respectfully.
Valid.
I'm leaving out so many people. Obviously, I grew up under the miseducation of Lauryn Hill and found her work to be prolific. I grew up under, Nonchalant from DC, so listening to Nonchalant. There's just so much. When I say East Coast, I mean the top down, like all the way from up East from Coast. Fucking from the Bronx on down to past Troy, like down to Florida. Like, so I'm a hip hop head through and through. And I think even hip hop shows up in your writing because hip hop teaches you, if you're well versed in hip hop, you know metering, like not just how to write short, but I noticed that people who grew up with music, hip hop music, know the impact of a bar, like the impact of half a bar, like the impact and the rhythm of a one-liner, like not just the words, but like how the words roll off. Like I'm a deep study in iambic pentameter because I love poetry, so love me some hip hop. Who I'm listening to today, I listened to a bunch of stupid shit today because sometimes you read a bunch of didactic shit in your day job and you want to hear utter nonsense. So sometimes I'm gonna get home and I'll be like, bitch, still shop on she ass. Like I'm throw some nonsensical stuff that I would not let any of your daughters listen to. Don't ask to it.
For hip hop nonsense, I love Zach Fox. He is great. Oh my god, let's kick his ass. Great nonsense song.
I do. Okay, I love it good. I'll tell you how deep my tomfoolery goes. I will listen to some stupid shit. I remember listening to like Turtleneck and Chain. Their song with T-Pain. I'm on a boat, bitch. Like just nonsense. I'll listen to some prolific MF Doom and listen to some old ass fucking Talib Kweli, and then in my playlist, people ready to disown me because they're like, nigga, Turtleneck and Chain. I'm like, I'm just
sipping on a light beer. Y'all don't understand, man.
Oh my god.
Listen, I'll pitch sharp. This is quick because you hear Tobe, and then right behind it you hear Little Dicky. It's like, nigga, who are you?
My god, Little Dicky's show. I can't say that I'm a fan of Little Dicky's music, but that show was hilarious. I don't care what anyone says. That show was hilarious.
Dave was hilarious. Dave was hilarious.
Yes, thank you, Dave. Hip hop girlies. Yeah, shout out to Little Kim forever.
Oh yes,
little girl.
I feel like personally right now hip hop is run by the women. Like
the women are putting points on the board. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad people can feel how they want to feel about what the narratives are and what the agendas are. But to see women have growth and consistency and be allowed to come in raunchy and hypersexual and then evolve into maybe, growing up with their audience which I see a few females trying to do. I see a few women trying to do that. But I mean, I like whatever is authentic to, if I feel like it's authentic to the person. You can just tell when it's not authentic.
I agree. I can enjoy some stuff from Megan Thee Stallion, but that doesn't mean the albums from No Name aren't getting played. No Name.
Oh, listen.
Heavily in rotation.
Can I just say, I think I found No Name through Smino first. Really? And I like that side of hip hop too. I like all the Sminos where it's like hybrid, like this is still melodic type of hip hop. And she had a verse on one of Smino's song. I'm like, who is this? And then I retro discovered her. Like I discovered that I had heard her before, but then I saw her name on a Smino song, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So shout out to No Name and Doechii, of course.
Most definitely. Talking about an evolution in hip hop.
I like to see a queer disruptor. I like to see her out there, just out loud and queer and disruptive. That's my favorite love song. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not listening to a whole lot of hip hop right now. I will come in here and put on some Alice Coltrane, Rhea Ramakrishna. Everybody who knows me knows that's my favorite song from her. And I like Alice Coltrane because she was a titan in her own right. I know you know who her husband was. She was a baddie on a harp. She could play multiple instruments. She was a whole genius herself. So I'll be in this motherfucker scripting to some shit like that. Fucking scripting to some fucking Tchaikovsky or some shit. Just whatever I want to listen to.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and shift gears a little bit because I can talk about music forever.
Me too. Me too.
There's a phrase that I heard recently that's stuck with me. Putting the rage on the page.
Oh, you look at you.
You have to study.
Look at you.
Study.
Okay.
What does putting the rage on the page mean for you?
All right. At San Diego Comic-Con, shout out to everyone who pulled up. I'm excited every time I get to go because I'm based on the East Coast. I don't always make it out to San Diego Comic-Con, but this time I was summoned and I was on a panel with, oh my God, such an amazing powerhouse cast of women. But I'm going to go on a tangent if I go down on just the whole panel. But I was asked about what you want to see more of from Black creatives, and it harkens back to a response I gave earlier about wanting to dole out as much bloody, terrible, just rage as you can on a page, because who's going to come check you? Who's going to check you? It's your IP. You have creative license. If you want to make a superhero that's gonna come see about them kids hanging in Mississippi, and as they should in the best way. And by the way, this is why people love Crownson's work so much, Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer, because it's just it's very much that. Like, mopping these motherfuckers.
So
I haven't finished reading that. I got that and I haven't finished reading it.
I got it in every iteration. The trade omnibussy, bust that omnibussy wide open because I love that fucking revenge. Shout out to Brie and Keisha for me stealing that phrase from Pink Riot, by the way. But like, they were asking me, what do you want to see? That's what I want to see. I don't want y'all to feel scared about it. Like, and don't be scared. Like, if I'm like, I said on the panel, I will even make the person's name a few letters off from the real life motherfucker I'm talking about. I'm like, I'm gonna come mop you in this IP because the shit you're doing on the earth is evil, and I see that no one's coming to stop you, and that's such a hopeless place and a useful place to write from. When you feel like something's going on and like, oh shit, no Captain Planet is pulling up to stop this shit. Do you know there's a fucking There's a group of motherfuckers right now that are trying to satellite mirror the sun to sell extra hours of sunlight. There's no Captain Planet coming to save us from this shit. These niggas trying to sell us extra hours. It's good for productivity. Shove that productivity up your dick.
They already sell air. I'm needing to chill. Like, I'm gonna need you to chill.
And Fumes gets into that. I'm just like, y'all act like these things are just like ho-hum out here forever, like they can't be monetized. These motherfuckers in the lab with their heads together right now trying to monetize you. You will look and see a barcode on your pussy if you're not careful. You gotta keep your eye on this shit. They'll put a data center up your ass. I saw Mimi say they'll put a data center up your ass if you're not careful. We gotta keep our eye on this shit. Like, everything is a subscription. I don't want a subscription to clean air. I don't want a subscription to green spaces. It's already redlining that's basically that. We put all the green spaces in affluent white neighborhoods and we redlined it. I mean, that was already a soft launch of that.
Mm-hmm.
You really gonna let these motherfuckers, and then and that's also a form of torture. Several more hours of sunlight. Like, oh, y'all niggas don't want to comply. What the fuck? What the
exactly.
Fuck?
A giant mirror. How quickly can we turn that mirror into a
man? Listen, and I put in the comment when I was reading this. First of all, I fact checked it. Like, oh, this is really soft launching. Also, please fact check everything. People just AI mills and porn actors, and please use some media literacy. So I found enough reputable sources saying that this is indeed happening, and they got through their crowdfunding or fundraising, and they are launching these things, and they're doing a test run that they want to expand this model, like all of these satellites that would essentially mirror the sun and be able to. It's so fucking Mr. Burns coded. As I'm trying to say it, it's so fucking outlandish. Because
if you watch Paradise, you already know.
Remember when he was like, "Now for my final move to blot out the sun, eternal nighttime. They'll have to buy nuclear energy." And Lisa was like, "Oh shit, you evil." And he was like, "Yeah, what did you not notice about that?" Like that was my episode. I love the episode. But this is that, essentially. This is literally fucking that. But they want more sun. I'm like, man.
Once you have the rage out on the page, once you've exposed the ideas, once you've given it to the readers, what do you hope happens? What do you hope that they gain from this?
What all artists want to hope that people gain, they want to galvanize people. They want to start a fire. Not saying, oh, just go out and risk your whole personhood and get caught out on a flock camera and black bagged and thrown into the back of a truck somewhere, but strategically start to pull your, at least as a starting point, pull your support away from systems that aren't serving you. Pull your money out of corporations that aren't serving you. It's very hard to do because I'm boycotting so much shit. I don't even know what the list is anymore. Because like almost everything, when you go all the way up the chain, somewhere in the supply chain is something just deeply evil, either some child labor or some fucked up practices. There's no billionaire on earth with clean hands. Somewhere in their supply chain is touching Satan level practices. So it is what it is.
There are no ethical billionaires. Can't be.
But what I want people to do with the rage on the page is give somebody else the great light bulb to be like, you know what? I'm fucking angry too. I'm angry about this. Whether you're angry about women dying from lack of access to reproductive rights healthcare, there's 1,000 gajillion little injustices. Whether I don't know if you're mad at fucking cows with screwworm or fucking the parasites making their way up the eastern fucking seaboard in our water supply. There's a million little things to be angry about. And I want people to start burning them down one by one, IP by IP. If you're angry about it, put the rage on the page and then immediately leave as many notes on your social media as you can that you are of sound mind and you are not trying to leave this earth in an untimely fashion.
Yeah, buddy.
Send it to all your friends. Take a picture of you holding the note.
This is today's paper.
Today's newspaper.
If you see me go
dark, my guy was right here.
If you see me go dark for a period of time, then see me go back live, and I'm talking crazy, like Stacey Dash crazy. No, that's AI. That is not.
They got to you.
In a tank somewhere. Like
no, of course they got to her. It's over. It's like they got to her, y'all. They just
exactly.
She done changed, man. Hollywood done changed her, man. Like,
Kevin Hearted, man. Damn.
It's crazy.
It's a cicada in my brain. They put the cicada in my brain.
No, you inspiring me because I actually have a story idea. It's because I love like dystopian times and magic and stuff like that, like sci-fi magic and stuff like that. I have an idea for a story that I'm like, okay, maybe now I actually need to put it because it's essentially about how that other race is vultures, and it ties directly into them literally being vultures of a certain culture. So it's just like it's So yeah.
I can't wait.
Write your note, hold it up, send it to your friends. If anything happens to me, I was on sound mind.
Yes.
It is
but also, yeah, at the same time, like it's jokes, but it's actually real because
I mean, but also like I think I go back to Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer, I go back to They Chose Violence, I go back to even Sacrificers, where you do it through anthropomorphic characters where people gotta really be paying attention to catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like Sacrificers is a strong one. Shout out to them. But like put it in the literature because half the people who are against this, their literacy rate is in the toilet anyway. So it's like if you got to code it in, if you're don't want to be so big and bold, you be slick on the page. Like put the rage in a way that people have to decipher. People who need to know, they'll know. They'll know what you.
Right. No, absolutely. So absolutely. That's why I think that to go back to Zootopia, that's why I think you would like Zootopia.
Okay. I'm down for the little anthropomorphic characters. I remember in undergrad we had a white professor, address a Black audience, and he did a talk about why we should as young Black people care about British children's literature. And I'll never forget this lecture because he said that these are the tales that these boys went to bed at night hearing that taught them that they were the stewards of the world and they were everything that they could see in their eyesight belonged to them, and everything else outside of their queen's or king's borders was godless and therefore conquering. And they did this through coding in class and race and religion into these animals and fairy tales. But now those are the fairy tales that put them ships on the fucking water. So we need to care about what we're putting out there as adults, and for people who are especially writing middle grade, writing YA, like if these were the tales that were responsible for colonialism, that put the ships on the water, and they started this young, then we have to control our own narrative. So if that's your only reason for putting the rage on the page, or putting the, at least, getting people to acknowledge an injustice on a page, do it for that reason, because otherwise you're just going to be regurgitating,
just talking points,
fantasy stories made by the same nucleus of people that has been made for the last few hundred years. So.
Yeah, we talked about WandaVision being unique and that being a draw. Be unique, be unique in your writing, be unique in your thoughts.
I'm tired of reading a King Arthur story.
The last 100 years has definitely been Disney, though.
I mean, Disney, but the last 150, like Disney. Disney. I tried to explain it to somebody. I was like, Disney's not going anywhere. Disney's not going anywhere.
Yeah. My only glimmer of hope that at least they're picking up the Ianus and picking up IPs that kind of expand. So that makes me. I've been still side eyeing them like y'all got no one. Company should have all that power. Like I'm
no, absolutely.
Exactly. They're the face of entertainment for pretty much the entire world. It's a really dangerous position they're in.
Which is why Warner Brothers was like, let's get Paramount, but that's a whole different discussion though. So
Warner Brothers ain't
all night with that.
And I'm happy that fell through. That fell through though. But that's why WB wanted. Because WB been eating up all these IPs. They've been trying to.
They're doing the same exact thing.
They're doing the same thing. They're trying to be a conglomerate, like.
It's everybody who wanted to do that is going to do that right now because we're under a dereg administration that's not going to bust up a monopoly. So they're going to get the monopoly they want to run. They're going to do it, and that's happening across all sectors, not just entertainment. That's happening to our energy sector. I know we're running for time. I want to say shout out to y'all for having me, and I hope that they do adopt you as a main full-time host because
she's here.
She locked in.
She locked in for sure.
And shout out to all the indie creators, whether you be podcasters, writers, artists, or just churning out your think pieces, however you're contributing to this space, because we have these big conglomerates going down, you are now the new farm to table. You are now the new farm to table. So
absolutely.
And Fumes 2 is out. soon.
Yeah, I gotta tap in. I gotta tap in.
I'm not even gonna say when it's off the printer. I'm not even gonna put on.
No, it's coming soon. Watch your mailbox.
When
It
I'm
will make
done
it to
boxing
you.
it, that's when I'll
Yes,
release another update.
it will make it to you once she has sent everything out.
Just
she'll make a post about it.
That's what you do.
Listen, once everything is sent out, she'll make a post about it, y'all. She'll make a post about it. But until then, you will get it. Trust, you will get it.
You will see me toast up with the gang. I'll be over that hurdle. But thank you for everyone who supported it so far. I love that scene.
Ooh, that's clean.
A little full splash in any.
What's up with these red eyes?
I thank you for that.
I got questions about these red eyes.
I am an anime fan, so and so are my artists. So they play with funky things with eyes. Throughout the run, they'll play with eyes, but I will give a little bit away and say that the way they play with their eyes in that full splash may mean something. It may mean something.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
It may mean so. I guess you'll have to crack that Fumes too to find out what it means.
I love that. Come on, drop a little breadcrumb so people go snatch that up.
Okay, this is what I can tell you about the entire run. This we're seated in the present. The dystopia is. The Fumes one we're seated in the present. The dystopia is that we're in the near future, and the thing that is different about our world is that aliens, they're eating our pollution. I say that in there, and we don't know that they're here. Fumes 2 gives us a sort of like how we came to be, and then Fumes, everything goes, all hell breaks loose from then on out. All hell breaks loose from in 3 and 4, and I'm really I was excited to bring Fumes 2. I'm just as excited for the rest of the run because I know what I'm finna do, and it's finna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty.
I love it. And I love a full splash. So I thank you for that. I want more comics to do that. To have that.
Yeah, I kind of gotta have one every time. Yeah. I know it's like it's a thing, but I just love to see. I love it. Scenes demand it also.
Yeah,
like you need that whole, you need all the
right,
space.
so people can see it. Yeah.
In other words, you need all the space.
I love that because you know what it feels like. It feels like back in the day when you would like. It would be a surprise when you would open one up and they had a poster in it. They have
like Mad TV or your MTV Raps.
Like
classic.
They had like a little poster in it and you can like take that. Like it just whenever I see a full splash, it just makes me think of like posters on my wall when I was a kid. So
when I opened the Yo MTV Raps and it was a full fold out of TLC. My millennial heart.
Come on.
I wish
I had fan mail. I had fan mail on the wall because TLC made it so that when you open up their album, the slip cover was a poster for fan mail, and it had all their fan mail. People who wrote them fan mail had all their names in the fan mail joint. So like,
I'm gonna come back on here. We're gonna talk all the hip hop shit. Because I see y'all know.
Yeah, we gonna have to bring you back for another episode.
Listen, I know. Sure. Listen, I ain't really like hip hop. I ain't gonna be disrespectful.
Early '90s R&B.
So I could do some R&B. I could do some. I'm more in the pop lane. Like I was very white girl, black girl, very emo alternative.
Some Italian,
you know what I'm saying?
Some cranberries. Come
on, cranberries. You feel me? And then come on. But then I'm more so of a throwback, so we can go back to the Earth, Wind, and Fire, the Commodores type. You know what I mean? Like I can hit that. So I'm very much like
myself. Curtis Mayfield forever.
Come on, not that. Listen, because I'll throw on some Sam Cooke as well because we can vibe. Because we can vibe to some Sam Cooke, maybe some Alice Smith, maybe, you know what I'm saying? That's my girl. Goodbye. So yeah, for sure. Because when y'all was talking hip hop, I was like, these are beautiful conversations. I was like,
yes.
I was like, these are great names that everybody is throwing around. I was like, I don't know.
Hip hop. I'm like, I don't know.
Listen, I didn't even. Because I was gonna let her cook. I wasn't gonna start digging deep into like Lyricist Lounge and all other kind of crazy shit. I was gonna
listen when it comes to hip hop, but like when it comes to hip hop, I'm not really great with names. If I hear it though, I'm like, oh, that was my jam. So it's possible that I've heard what you guys are talking about. Now, if you ain't saying like Biggie and Jay-Z, like more mainstream stuff that I know, but when y'all was saying some other names, I was like, we gonna research them later. We gonna
I tried to keep it.
No, stay you.
Yeah, please.
Then you say what? Like, then you say just put it out there. Put it out there. Nah, stay right there. I was learning. Shoot, I like to learn, so I was here for it.
This has been a joy. Y'all are cool. I'm always afraid. If every podcast, I'm like, oh Lord.
Hey, listen, you
go either way.
Oh my God.
Either way.
See the respect and love over here of M-Shy. And first of all, thank you so damn much for taking time out of your wonderful week to sit down with us.
To you.
You could have been anywhere else, but you were here with us. And I appreciate that so much. Before I let you get up out of here, I'm gonna let you get your shit off. So let's go ahead and put you center stage right here.
Come on.
And let's talk about these damn links here. Where we can support Miss M-Shy and where we can follow her.
Volume 1 is available on emmetropiacomics.com. Volume 2 will be up on there in a few weeks. I forgot. Coming soon. TikTok. My TikTok. You get news updates.
It's there.
But I'll be kind of acting up on there. So follow me at your own risk. On IG, it's Mshai, MMMSHAI. That's my main page. If you want to holler at all things Emmetropia Comics, so same name on IG. I'm not on Facebook anymore. I feel the need to say that because I feel like a lot of people think I blocked them or removed them. Nah, I just deleted my Facebook, so I'm not on Facebook anymore. So I mean, Zuck has enough of my data. Find me on Threads. Find me on all the other spots. On the same name, Emmetropia Comics. And as usual, thank you all for everybody who's continuing to support indie comics and putting their dollars where their mouth is, and on the creative side, people who keep contributing to the space in meaningful and good ways. Like, keep doing your thing. I'm out.
All right.
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Love the energy. Love the vibes.
Love the energy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love how deep you gotten with some stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all let me go down that damn rabbit hole. Y'all are enjoying. And thank you for the research.
I was bunny hopping down there with you. What you talking about? Like, what you mean?
So y'all support these comics. Y'all support this young lady and everything she does. Here.
Absolutely.
She joy.
Young lady.
Pleasure.
Stop it. Stop.
Listen. If since we we'll end with a Disney positive. It's growing old is mandatory. Growing up is a choice.
Okay, I'll take that. That's good.
Yeah, because I'm definitely not growing up. I don't know how to do it.
I'm sitting in the room with my toys.
Who's making it? Yeah. Nerd. That's my toy and my Funko Pops. What are we talking about?
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my co-host AA Ron and Black Girl Marvel, our special guest M-Shy.
Hey,
this
plus
is Speak Geek.
Tiana's Place, my shirt. Tiana's Place.
Hey, that's what's up.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Box lunch. No, it's fine. We sponsor us box lunch.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for joining us. And we out.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
Good night.